Hingadurgadink and Billy Ferguson Day, everybody. And yes, unfortunately, I decided to kick off today with not a great start. I am sorry, but it has to be this way. I hope you understand. And also because I'm a fuck, also because I have no integrity whatsoever. But so, let me welcome my co-host. And
I wish to fortify the bars of the dragon's cage, so the dragon doesn't break through the dent made by the bucket. I am fortifying this iron cage.
Just throw a smith skill test.
Correct.
Sveiki visi!
thank you. Let's celebrate Columbus Day. Let's celebrate Leif Erikson Day. That man gets practically no recognition.
Yeah, at least Leif Erikson. Oh, just figure out he's in Vinland Saga.
I figured as much.
Yep, it has to be. Sure, that series is completely, almost historically accurate with like superpowered Vikings. But hey, at least there's people that exist in real life that were in there. Whatever. I think already I think my drunkenness is kicking in. So
But you have drugs.
No, I'm drinking beer.
Oh, well, fuck! I thought we were friends, man.
What?
Never mind.
Oh yeah, you can't drink beer when you're 21.
Yeah, no. It's less that and more like I actually don't have any on me.
Well, you're the one that decided to read for us to read this, so I'm paying the price here for losing my brain cells.
Yes. Roman Fox Bioshock Editon. Yes, that is actually the name of this goddamn fanfic, and I hate it. And I don't think you could get somehow more unoriginal with dates, but apparently he got lazy with this one. Thanks to a trip to the Lutest device during the events of Bioshock 2.
Alright.
I'm pretty sure the Lutest device was a thing in Bioshock Infinite, but alright. During the events of Bioshock 2, the tech plasmid ended up in the hand of the Romans. Okay. Now the Ninja will face the might of an army with advanced weapons and powers of the atom. Okay. Very bit of Roman Fox.
Lutessa.
Lutes. Lutes. It's pronounced Lutes. It is actually pronounced like that. Lutes. Do not pronounce it Lutus, or I will kick you out of the stream.
Well, alright, not gonna say it. Okay, it appears in Bioshock Infinite, Clash in the Clouds, Bureau at Sea, Episode 1, and Bureau at Sea, Episode 2. No, I know, that's a person, not this device.
Nice. The Lutest device is something that Robert and Rosaline... what's her name? Yeah, it was Rose. Yeah, her name was Rosa Lutest. Essentially, two geniuses from two different universes create the exact same device.
Yeah, I've seen one video talking about it. It's pretty weird.
And hang on one moment, I need to take care of something. Do some fun facts. Well, I'll be right back.
Fun facts. This is. I don't. If this was. What kind of fun facts are there? Well. Oh, do you? What kind of fun facts are about Bioshock? Alright, so disclaimer, I don't own any character that belong to. Of course, there's still no Naruto. This just makes me want to heal my bullets. Boy, I can't even speak correctly anymore. I really am fucked. Alright. Updated in 2016. Alright. Oh, fuck me. This is gonna take forever. A reboot of the Roman Fox. Oh, that's great. What, you wanna know a fun fact about Vinland Saga? Vinland Saga doesn't really appear until the final arc. It only shows up in the first episode as a flashback.
Hingadurga, let's get back to this.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, disclaimer.
I already read the disclaimer.
Okay.
Nobody cares about disclaimers anymore.
Yep. Okay.
Unless the disclaimer says this fanfic sucks, ignore it. Augustus Sinclair.
Oh God! What the hell?
Augustus. They finally got a Roman name.
Oh wow! Congratulations! I think I need to. Congratulations! You managed to get a Roman name from Madhat. Finally, a name that actually sounds remotely Roman.
Except for Sinclair.
Yeah, that's the one part that actually. Wait a minute.
What?
No, this isn't a. No, never mind. This isn't a Roman character. No, this is a character from Bioshock 2.
Yeah, Sinclair sounds familiar. But
yeah, Augustus Sinclair, he was the guy that guided you to Bioshock 2.
Alright. I don't know that much about Bioshock 2. I know about Bioshock 1. I know about Bioshock Infinite, or Bioshock 3, that should be called.
No, it's Bioshock Infinite. It's weird. Right. Because here's the thing, actually, the game isn't even really a sequel to the previous games. It's more of a... Because here's the thing, well, every other game took place in the city of Rapture, Infinite takes place in the city of Columbia. So it actually makes sense for why they wouldn't call it Bioshock 3. Yeah. Okay, so Augustus Sinclair had no idea where he is or how he got to wherever this place is. The last thing we remember after he and Delta reached Persephone while going their separate ways, with Delta heading to rescue the girl and him to find a way to the surface. Yeah, the suitcase of blueprints, films, and punch cards and all the discoveries the AKs of Rapture had discovered. You got a jar or two of those slug into them. A breeding pair to say later. Later. Only for the spice to give chase after him under the orders of Lamb. He was on his way to help the kid save the girl, but with the horde after him, there was no chance for him to save them. He managed to get into a battlefield, flying off the spice and machine gun, some upgrade station to a power to the people station. And yes, that's an actual upgrade station. That is an actual upgrade station. It's called Power to the People, done by Fontaine Industries. And loading with all the information and other things that would make him rich on the surface. He also had a couple of security bots under his control, protecting him. Three of which got into the backseat with him while the others held off spicers, only for Land to fire a torpedo at him. He managed to flee to the old Fontaine's department store with the torpedo right behind him. He has to get the torpedo to hit the window of the silver. Okay, you repeated this. Where a strange device could be seen inside. The blast caused the reinforced glass to break, and the sucking water caused the bathysphere to be sucked into the building. That's not how depressurization works.
Didn't it?
Question. Never mind. This isn't how it works. Technically, this is how it works, but that's not how this works. He wouldn't be sucked inside. Like with the sheer amount of voluminous water around him, it would fill up quickly without being a noticeable effect. The explosion of water caused a power surge on the strange machine, turning it on for a brief moment, but long enough for the bathysphere to be swept through the terror, time, and space created. Now he found himself on the surface of a sea, heading for the closest land he could see. He knows he was nowhere near where he was before as he raptured. Okay, Okay. Was close to Greenland, and the last time he was on the surface, it was much colder than the warmer sea he was in now. He only hopes that the kid wouldn't be able to escape on his own. Close he got to the land he can make out of a city, he spotted ships, but all of them looked to be from the old history books around ancient Rome. And from what he could make out the city ahead of him, never mind of Rome, as the buildings are built in its style. But some things, I can actually feel myself slowly getting tired. Why?
It's a it's a Mad Hatter. I'm surprised you even continue reading this.
Yeah, true. Why? Yeah, true. Why do I read this? Or off, some buildings aren't in the same style. Okay. As Edith Harvey saw, he recalls a crowd gathered on the docks. He also saw soldiers dressed in Roman style there as well.
Oh,
It's a clear breath, deep.
he took a deep breath.
As he stops the bathysphere at the dock. He knows the next few moments will either make him or get him killed. At least from what he can hear, they do speak a capital E!
E.
I'm sorry, but no matter what, you always have to put the capital when you are referring to a language. It's because that is actually how you do it. You don't just... I think you could? But no, I'm pretty sure you have to put a capital. They have to capitalize the first letter if it's a... Like, if when you capitalize the first letter, it has because it's an important thing, a person, or a place. And language is considered to be pretty important. It's like, I'll probably let you get away on this technicality. As soldiers of the dog were shying for the crowd to stay back. Putting on his cave base, he opens the door and steps out of the bathysphere. 20 years later. Oh, great. Yep, there we go. That was the only... That was the only period of time we'll ever see Roman name getting. God damn it.
Roman...
Look at this.
Oh, fucking Drake. Fucking Drake.
Fucking Drake.
The only Drakes I only count is Nathan Drake or whatever. Whatever. Only Nathan Drake is the only only good Nathan Drake. Only good Drake is Nathan Drake.
Yeah, I know.
I want to be a single.
It's better. Listen, it's better than. Well, no, it's not better. Then speaking, what would you want to be? A singular cellular life form or a monkey?
What gets me killed faster?
I would say singular cellular life form, but they get also monkey.
Monkeys are gay. Who needs them?
No, I'm just gonna pull on this. I do not know what the context of this quote is. I swear.
This is why I say it's cocaine. When did you ever say that?
It was I think it was during the Phantom Menace rewrite stream. I don't know what the context of it was.
How do you figure? Is that like these? Are these like quote lines archived?
I have a whole bunch of these in the banner. It's like, watch, this is this is all the quotes I have, starting from this to this to this, 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 this.
You're all ass.
This. This one I'm proud of. Of that one I'll forever laugh at. This one I just did for a meme. Monkey. 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 You have shown me monkey. Monkey. And this one, you get just gets the context of this.
Everything is Yuri. Bosa Saru. Who the fuck is Bosa Saru?
He's a guy I know on Discord. They're a guy I know on Discord.
He's from your other streams, isn't he?
No, he's never been. They've never been on a stream of mine.
Everything is Yuri.
And I am not going to tell you the context of this quote whatsoever.
Well, I know what Yuri means, so I
And
don't need those. So I don't
no,
need.
well, it's somewhat accurate, but that's not the context. Like I said, these are meant to be out of context quotes, so therefore they are complete. So therefore, this is why this is the most out of context one I have, because I cannot, for the life of me, remember why I said it.
I,
I think I know I wasn't. I know I was sober for that stream. I just don't know what I said.
I, I remember all the quotes that I have said.
Anyways,
Especially, it's asks, not ask, you ass.
Drake walk around this the city of waves as the ATU troops are building the buildings that had badly needed to be repaired. Boatloads of engineers marched down the ships carrying tools and equipment onto the disrepair docks. He saw one supply crates handing out the bags of food to the people of waves. As they laid in line, which were taken from Gatto, what the eh? What is the this is a rather poorly put together sentence.
Get, get to all.
Gatto. Just he misspelled it. He used supposed to be after the O.
Okay.
Drake had his soldiers take control of his tower and warehouses on the mainland. Okay, this this line literally makes no sense because it's not set up properly before this or after this. So you could just remove this line entirely. On the mainland, Gatto and his men were being used as slave labor to build the fort, being built on the eye. Okay, once more, redundant words. You don't need all of this. Or you could just say build the fort. You don't need to say being built on the island. And that is literally a redundant sentence. The supplies they
Hey,
get are being used to help build the fort and to repair the city.
hey, as long as it makes the chapter longer, who cares?
Yeah. Drake knew his orders, and he made orders to create a safe fort for the rest of the invasion to use. In less than a week, they'd have managed to take control of the native city of this new land. Okay. An island country so close to the mainland would make the perfect stage ground for the real invasion.
I can't. Fucking. God damn it, Drake.
Like,
How long until we meet his best friend Josh?
that's who knows. But until then, get to work.
Okay. How is the bridge coming along?
Drake asked one of the engineers who came to him to give him updates at the okay.
Okay,
What's more redundant word? I am I
I
find
am.
so I we have barely even gotten or finished this chapter, and already I have found at least 10, like around 10 to 15 grammatical errors in this entire chapter.
Jesus Christ, man. Jesus Christ, would you give us a break?
Skill updates of projects going around. This is why he's like worst at Slipknot. Because Slipknot's stories are terrible. Like actually genuinely terrible. But they're terrible in their own sense that at least reading them won't be a nightmare of, okay, you misspelled this. And we're like, what's wrong with you? Genuinely, what's wrong with you? I think I can tolerate what's genuinely wrong with you than consistent grammatical errors.
Consistent grammatical error.
I'm starting to butt into a grammar Nazi. Soon I'll be talking all about. Soon I'll be do, and soon we'll be marching down the street after we kill everybody that can't get their grammar right.
If you're a grammar Nazi, then I'm a grammar communist.
It's
Whatever that means.
we kill grammar communists. Grammar communists argue that everybody is allowed to have their own form of grammar. Therefore, they are wrong.
I do want to remove some words from the vocabulary, so I'm guessing becoming a grammar Nazi then.
Yes, please pick up the greatest. Please pick up the grammar Nazi book. My struggle with actual words.
Oh, that's every memer's life right now. They cannot understand normal words. They only because they do.
Actually, well, here, let's go slap it into Google Translate and see what translates that into. Okay, my struggle with grammar. I just want to see like what it translates into for German, like just to see. You know, it's called Mein Kampf mit der Grammatik.
My comp. So really struggle, not my battle. All right.
By the way, here's a funnier thing. Did you know Mein Kampf has a manga?
What?
Yes, they made a manga called Mein Kampf. Like, I'm not joking. That's an actual manga.
Wait, they made a Mein Kampf manga?
I may be joking, but there's actual images. I don't think they're joking.
No.
Yes, someone made a Mein Kampf manga.
No. Damn you, Japan. You deserve a third nuke.
Now, listen. We wouldn't get Helsing if not for Nazis. Therefore, now we get too many waifus from there. I don't think they are allowed. Trust me, they are playing free passes. They have amount of free passes that's equal to waifus.
God damn it. You're damn right.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, that's already turned interesting.
The bridge will be complete before nightfall. However, still getting used to the machines they have.
Hey, if you want to talk with the do the engineer voice from Team Fortress 2.
Okay. Warning. I don't have much of a southern accent, but what I do. The bridge will be complete before nightfall. We're still getting used to the machines they have here, learn to use them. But through our manpower, we're going to fix that bridge. We're also getting built to help us install an electric and connect the water past the city sewer system.
Romans back to the sewers. Take it slow. We're in no rush.
Proceeds to rush. Drake says the people of waves are grateful for the Romans. Ah!
Well, he's got to.
Nazis know I was bad from Japan. Damn.
I wonder why.
I mean, in all seriousness, though, do join the grammar Nazi army. They're actually pretty tolerant, unless if you don't have proper grammar, that is, then you're pretty much seen as the worst thing on existence. Yeah, so prime up your grammar today. Join the grammar Nazis.
Yeah, at least we have an occupation army in here.
Yep.
Finally, someone joins the live stream. Okay, this is okay. What is got to?
It's Gatto. It's Gatto. Remember, he is terrible. This is something we pointed out the last time we read one of his Roman Fox fanfics, that he was just misspelling his name completely.
Gatto. All right, yeah. I get it, Gatto.
Okay, but seriously, what the hell? This is just so incorrect right here. Okay. You know, why did you put an apostrophe then an S? It's just S in the content of the sentence. It's just Romans, no apostrophe.
Yeah, fuck it. Of course they did.
That's it. I'm joining the grammar Nazis.
All right, and bring them. Was Gatto like a bad guy?
He was he was essentially like the main villain. He was technically like the main villain of the Wave arc, like the main antagonist, not the main antagonist, but at least like the evil, like essentially the corrupt businessman who would pretty much have all of Wave eat his own two boots.
Alright.
It's but to quote
Okay.
Terry Crews' character in Crackdown 3, shiny snakeskin boots.
I trust that the men are controlling themselves. We should make good impressions on the natives. Fucking. Well, that's not Roman behavior. Romans mostly. Oh,
Reminder. I don't get this. What happened over the past 200 years? Yes, sir. All the men are controlling themselves. People, MPs are keeping a close eye on things.
maybe they couldn't find any young girls to bang, so that's why they don't do it.
And young girls. I thought that to be to show us.
Yeah.
Or one of
Never
us
mind.
Catholics.
Never mind. Sir, hold up. We're not controlling. Control.
No. It's the fort. That's your line? No, wait, no. On the airport. On the airport. That's your line.
What? The fourth. All right. Oh
Or
wait.
the
You.
mainland's going well. We're integrating the buildings of Gano into the port's layout, saving us time and resources. Actually, it's kind of a terrible idea. All right.
Good. I'm sure Governor Crocker. Crocker, more like
Man, I
cracker.
wonder how this is any different from the regular Roman Fox. Because already we have the exact same characters, we have the exact same scenario. Oh, at currently we have the cracker without the A.
Crocker's just a just cracker without an A. Fuck me.
Drake asked, as with past evasions, a governor came along with the evasion to handle daily affairs and integrate they do conquer land. He's tried so hard to write this in present time when most writing usually makes it past tense. It's even the action just happened, it's always written in past tense because it's harder to do it in present tense when you're describing something. And that just literally happened. Like, you don't say the person swings his sword, he swinged his sword downwards. Not he swings it. Well, you could do he swings it. But like, it's one thing if the character's talking, then you do present tense. And with some past tense or future tense. But when it's mostly actions, usually it's past tense that's used, if I remember correctly. But it still works.
Yeah.
No, but this does not work. You don't say
You-
New Conquer. New Conquer Land doesn't sound right. It sounds like you're just New Conquer Land does not sound right whatsoever. Take
You
the
don't-
Durgan.
You don't write the story in future tense.
What?
I
What?
Well.
What? Oh,
no.
No.
You
That's
don't.
that's it. You earned it. You earned it.
No, I'm not saying you should do it. I'm just saying it's just weird to do it.
And it's people to become a part of the Empire. Yes, she is. And she's already having taught a lord of ways about how to best integrate with the new rule. Does not the idea of becoming a part of an empire, but it's going along with it. If you don't like the idea, why are you going along with it?
Well, it's better than being dead, I suppose.
The age-old phrase "die on my feet, die on the level of my knees" is a thing.
What?
That's an
No.
actual phrase. I would rather die on my feet than live on my knees. Meaning, I would rather die by my principles than continue living having betrayed said principles.
Oh, yeah. Ah, yeah, that's reasonable.
And I was like, would you rather die independently or live forever having to be some bitch boy?
Yeah, some people are into that.
I mean, yeah, there are some people who are actually okay, fair point.
But not like majority of people. Especially if they're like not in the sexual way. Well, okay. Well, he doesn't have much choice in the matter. What kind of lord allows things to get this bad in the first place?
See that standing armies, the lord of these lands, hire warriors called ninja to fine. Without a few guards, the lord can field a few hundred soldiers at best. Conquering this country is a simple matter of getting the lord's side of the empire. Just without the support of Laura, wouldn't be able to support themselves.
All right.
Okay,
Yes, they are more advanced technology in some fields than us, but we clearly have the edge in the weapons and others.
that sentence sounds so terribly put together, I swear.
Last time I checked Naruto's technology, it's like both modern and ancient.
Yeah. It's a
Well, I
weird
buy
mix. It's weird. Like, they have electricity, that much is clear. Yeah, because there's a refrigerator in Naruto, and you wouldn't have a refrigerator if there was no electricity to keep it running.
unless they're using magic.
Well, that's lightning chakra for you. Yeah, but it's entirely possible it's electricity. You have all these restaurants. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that when it comes down to it, that everything regarding Naruto and technology is just strange. And
Yeah.
but also here's also another thing I would like to point this out. Uh
Yeah. Your
right
brain.
now, I don't want to say Madhat's trying too hard to analyze Naruto. Oh, and if anything, it feels more like he's being spiteful about it. Like bring the realism down onto it. But here's the thing: rogue ninjas exist for a reason, and it's kind of hard to field armies when you have people that can do all this shit.
Yeah.
And so it's like, yeah, I don't like the only group of army that isn't like ninjas is the samurai. I have the land of iron. No, that's here, or there.
All right.
That's why what? Oh my god! No, you don't put a comma there. That's just terrible. That's just terrible writing in general.
What?
Yes, but from what comma?
Well, yeah. You should put a question mark in there.
No,
What?
no. It's yes, but from what I have heard, you don't put anything in there. You don't put a comma smack down in a sentence because then it's an interruption.
Oh, you fuck!
Yeah,
Jesus Christ!
yeah. You know,
Like-
if you want to kill yourself, take a shot every time I find a grammatical error.
All right. I have still a little bit left of that beer.
Go grab more.
I only bought one. I'm not suicidal.
Damn. That no. Go to the store, buy more, come back.
It'll take me about 20 minutes. I don't have speed jitsu.
Yes, from what time I've heard, he's needs strange power of the game. I use an energy called chakra. Okay. Just look at this. What the fuck?
A fucking wall text. Okay.
Okay, here. 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 I'm just gonna point out the errors. Okay. Okay, that's correct. Conjunction here, that's a mistake. Because the sentence pulls out here, because remember, we are Romans. Also, another grammatical error, apostrophe. We don't let sufficient inferior get the better of us. Okay, it's fine. He says there's just a problem, needs a practical solution. Okay. We dealt with match issues before, comma, and we have taken them down. The first fires are thought of as magic wands when they first appeared. Okay. I'm sure that the men will be surprised. Surprised! D. But it's just but once and comma. But once they understand they're nothing more than people with strange powers, they will understand that they are just people, comma, and people who can bleed and die. No, 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 wait, no. No comma. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Comma. Remove the who. Remove who can. Seriously, you can actually get away with just saying people bleed and die. That's still a grammatically correct sentence. It's also Adam supposed to be all caps. You fucking bitch.
Who's Adam?
No, it's Adam. It's a substance in Bioshock, right? But the thing is, it's not spelled like how you spell a name. It's all caps Adam.
What is this? Does he have a reverse drug called Eve?
Yes.
Bioshock.
I'm even joking. Yes. There's Adam and then there's Eve. Eve is used to replenish your Adam supply for your plasmids. And so if you're low on energy, Eve for plasmids, then you just inject yourself full of Eve. Adam is used to gain more plasmids and is used to enhance your body and whatnot. And also, here's the bad thing. Also, here's the thing. Also, Adam's inherently dangerous because it's worse like a benign cancer.
Oh.
And trust me, that's not good. Actually, that's actually not good. But because while it doesn't kill you, it has the effect like a cancer would. Meaning that it literally causes your cells to mutate. And here's the thing. You need to consume more Adam to keep up with your Adam intake. Because the more Adam you need, then you need more Adam to keep it. But then the Adam increases keep going up. It's all a matter of fuck shit. The need for Adam just keeps growing higher. You just think, you can't even say, oh, we just took 2 slugs and made a repair. Nope, you can't even do that. Because here's the thing. They could do it for Rapture, which was a small city, because these slugs on their own cannot produce enough Adam to supply an entire city, which they had several of. The slugs below were not enough. They needed the little sisters, who were capable of producing so much more. Yes, that does even things out.
What about the security bots and the sentry towers?
Bots patrolling the bridge surrounding water. Sentry towers being set up as we speak.
Sentry going up.
Sentry going up. Oh no, man! Oh god!
Oh.
Scroll down. Gets my shitted on with another fucking wall of text. You read this.
It's your choice to read.
No, I'm forcing you to do it. You do it. Here. Entire read position.
Alright. There's nothing but whatever. Tezuna, okay, has been traveling with the ninjas yet hired to protect him from Gato's men for the past couple of days. He's worried about the leaders that have hired to kill him, making him think of his daughter and grandson back home. What he didn't expect was a new city to be standing where the Gato's base stood. What was a tall building surrounded by warehouses was in town of thousands streets of tents, open squares piled with high with supplies. You know what kind of supplies? Some of the tents were huge, filled with hospitals that gone up first. A couple of the fabricated board floors, pilots labor digging ditches, pit latrines. Oh fucking! Till the plumbing could be installed. Plumbing, throwing up the ramparts of earth, timber folds, and the ditch around the whole camp. Pontoon wharf, wharf,
Wharf.
barf,
Wait, what? Where is he?
platoon wharf,
Pontoon Wharf.
pontoon wharf. Extended out into the harbor was nearly ready when it was the frighteners, fighters, freighters could unload directly onto hand carts and wagons. Boy, that took a few minutes of my life.
If every second we look at this, more seconds of our lives disappear. Oh, God. Jobs at the South who lived? Oh, God, no, just no. The force being built in ways was to uphold law and order among the local population. No, just no.
What?
It's among the local population. Population's already it's like population is already plural.
Oh yeah, it is.
Right? You see, alien population. Like, there's like you could technically put populations. Population's already plural as well. So either or. But it all depends upon context. Then. Do you mean population, the people that live there all together? Or do you mean populations as in the wide number of people all around? It's here.
It depends on the context.
It's here. Let me check. Yeah. Yeah, according to this, populations means more that there's more than one kind of population. So unless the Romans are considering the people way completely utterly different from them, then it's just population. Like, why is like what is with these people? Okay, hey, I'm just gonna look at me real quick.
The fuck are you watching?
Joey posted a meme. I don't know who the hell that guy is. Yes, but I think I saw it somewhere. Ah, well. I'm trying to remember. Oh, wait a minute. I think I recognize that.
What?
That's the Maeda clan. That's Maeda clan. So let's hang on. Maeda Keiji.
You're reading the one that Joey posted.
Yeah, I need to check because I think I've seen him somewhere. Hang on. Okay, I'm getting. Okay, this is what happens. This is what happens when you delve too hard into Sengoku Bizarre. You end up getting Sengoku Bizarre versions of him. Yeah. Yeah. Maeda clan. Nope, I was wrong. It's not the Maeda clan.
It's the Miami clan.
Yeah.
Miami clan.
Okay, hang on.
Ah, fuck.
Let me check the Oda clan. What was their assemblage? Huh. Wait a minute. Hang on, I think. That was Shibata's. Let me check the Shibata. No, it's not the Shibata. Then. Is it the Tokugawa? Because maybe he has a Tokugawa. No, it's a Hollyhock. But I know for certain it's not Oda Nobunaga. I think it could be him. He was always an eccentric man. Yep, it's Oda.
Oh,
That explains everything.
was he into baseball?
Well, he was into a lot of things European.
Ah.
You have to understand, this is the man that brought guns to Japan because he
Oh.
simply loved guns. He was a big fan of guns.
Oh yeah, big fan.
So yes, him being into baseball wouldn't be too far out of place. It's because it is Oda. Here's the thing: Oda is very weird in the sense that he's very untraditionalist. Because this is what he did when his father died. At his father's funeral, he threw incense at his father's body, and then walked away.
What an asshole!
Here's the thing: it's because Oda was not restrict. Here's the thing: actually, he's considered one of the three great heroes. He's considered one of the three great unifiers of Japan. You could actually make the argument that he was kind of a hero. Here's the thing: when he was in role, when he briefly had gained control, like when he deposed the shogunate essentially, and he had a lot of flaws that actually benefited Japan in the long run. Like one of his laws, was that he pretty much said "fuck you" to the guilds and allowed free market trade. They lifted the ban on European traders, as well as allowed the Christians to do their work in Japan. On that case, it was actually less because he loved Europeans, more like he just wanted to restrict the Buddhist temples. He didn't like the Buddhist temples. No, well, it's like he didn't like the influence he had on them. He was very much against tradition. Because you could pretty much tell that he wasn't a fan of tradition when he was a big fan of gods. Therefore, he was against tradition. He is known by many as the Fool of Owari. That was the last thing they all thought of him when they underestimated him.
Yeah. And was he the one that had a black guy as a samurai?
Yeah, Yasuke.
Oh yeah. Fucking
That actually is awesome. Yes, that is true. He did have Yasuke as a samurai.
fucking that was a fuck that anime.
Oh yeah, it was
Jesus
terrible. No, it actually got so much aspects of Oda wrong. Here's the thing actually. It gave like a skull cup, right? But it was like a cup with a skull on it. Nah, bro, you can't do that. Oda Naga actually had skulls for cups.
Fucking bad. Jesus Christ. God damn, why would they do any of what they did in that anime? They could have just stick to the fucking actual story of him. It sounds pretty interesting enough. Sure, you might add some weird fantasy like demons and shit, but they're like make it minimal. And you still could have got.
They could have included yokai from Japanese mythology, but no, they couldn't even do that.
They couldn't do that. They didn't have balls to kill Yasuke off in the end.
Nope, then he brought him back. He didn't even have the balls to keep him dead.
Yeah. They just reset his stomach. He would have had a fucking hole in it.
Juan said it's a friend's way because he's a big Oda fan, particularly Nobu. After all, his wife who's Nobunaga, and hang on, here he is. Good, he's online. I'm just gonna send us to him.
Nobunaga?
Yeah, Nobunaga's probably found out that he was made a waifu twice.
What? A waifu? Send me one.
Better yet, I could show you.
Fine, show me. Doesn't look anything like him.
Actually, here's the most hilarious thing as well. She's the most accurate portrayal of Oda Nobunaga.
Did Obunaga like to wear German clothing?
Maybe. You understand, there's a lot of maybes with Oda. But that's
He
for sure.
probably.
And then here's Demon King Oda.
Of course, it's made by. It's of course it's part of a fate. Part of fate.
Yeah.
The
But
fucking.
it actually, honest to God, is the most accurate portrayal of Oda Nobunaga to this day.
But they changed his gender.
That doesn't matter. The character's still the same. They accurately they betrayed Oda Nobunaga and surprisingly completely and utterly accurate to how he suppose he would have acted. An idiot for like eccentric. Yes, he was eccentric. He was known as a fool of a warrior for a very good reason. He was a very eccentric person. Terrifying commander. That's the same here. Someone you don't want to fucking mess with. That's also the case. It's really telling when it's been like 2 times in a row where Nobunaga was a villain of whenever Fate Grand War went to Japan. Trying to back to Japan, somehow Oda was the villain. And it was a terrifying threat to be. It was a threat to be reckoned with. Like, you have to genuinely understand that it actually accurately portrays Oda for what he would have been. What he was in life. An eccentric, terrifyingly smart, strategic commander.
Right. Oh, that
somebody that listen, because there's a reason why seriously, Oda was on the path track to win the Sengoku period. He was close to winning the damn thing. And he was stopped because he was betrayed. And then you had Toyotomi had to pick up the pieces. And then when Toyotomi died, then Tokugawa had to fight Toyotomi, or to the remnants of Toyotomi, to then pretty much unify the land. But despite all of this, it is the most accurate representation of Oda Nobunaga. And besides, it's not the only time Nobu was made a waifu. In fact, I'll say this is even the first time he was made a waifu. The first time he was actually made a waifu was here.
That's even. What's so much about making gender reverse characters and making them look nothing like their original counterparts?
That's keep it. Because, well, here's the thing though. That is Oda Nobunaga.
Well, at least it's
more. We have here's the thing. If we have the few paintings that survived to give us an idea of what they looked like, we also just have a lot of paintings from the Meiji period, which don't exactly accurately portray what they look like. So we only have some ideas to go off of. We have maybe a few accurate paintings of them. Here's the thing. Also, here's the thing. You want to see the descendant of one of the? You want to see the descendant of one of the Sengoku period warlords?
All right.
This is Date Masamune's descendant.
All right.
She won on Most Beautiful Woman. She was on for like she was Miss Japan's representative for the Miss World's Beauty pageant. And she won. This is one of the betrayals of her ancestor. And then here's the artwork of Dust. And then here's Date Masamune, a supposed appearance in real life. This was his armor. This was his armor. This is a painting of him. And then here's betrayals of him. You have Sengoku Bizarre right here. You have this. This is Nobunaga's ambition. Here's No. Where was it? It's like you just kind of have this thing where, yeah, it's kind of hard to accurately, but usually it makes the character stand out for one. Hence why people go for like appearances that don't really resemble, or just have hair colors that really don't exist. But at the same time, it makes them character themselves. It makes them recognizable. Oh, and then again, are you going to argue against this? Like here, you wouldn't know like one of the titles of the greatest warrior of all? Go with like one of the greatest warriors in Japan, and sort of particularly to the Sengoku period. You want to know what his title was?
What?
The man who cheated death, because he had fought over 60 battles and had not suffered an injury. He died of natural causes. That's right. Here's Tadakatsu Honda. This is what Sengoku Bizarra sees Tadakatsu Honda as.
As a mech.
Yes, he's a Gundam. It's like, man, it's 560 pounds, must have been a Gundam.
Or very, very lucky.
Oh, he is very lucky. Like, that or is stupendously skilled as a warrior. Because if he fought over 60 battles and it emerged from all of them without even a major scratch on him, then that's a testament to his skill.
Yeah.
The Single Bizarre really goes all ham on. Yeah, it goes all ham regarding depictions.
Alright. That was a good detour.
Okay, yep.
This wasn't here when I left.
Comma, you are immediately 2 commas. My God, you are a terrible writer.
Fucking.
So 2 commas. No, not necessarily that. It's the fact that 2 commas are literally right next to each other. Alright. Todd says he couldn't think of anything else to say.
I should voice Naruto or you?
Oh, you do it. I'm not reading shit.
Fine. What was it? How does Naruto sound?
Up to you, I guess. This is a terrible. This fanfic isn't even going to be on. Is it going to be like honest to his characters? Is it even Naruto?
Who cares? It wasn't?
Naruto asked as he and the other ninjas stared at the fort being built and the strange people building it.
Oh, it's Ask. Oh, the Ask is back. Oh,
Yeah, it's big. You didn't notice?
What?
Yeah, you didn't notice?
What? It wasn't before? I already knew it was like on his previous work, but I didn't know it appeared here.
But listen, I do need to tell you a lot.
You know the rules, and so do I. Say goodbye.
He killed himself.
Sorry, the round this chain. Sorry, the round ricochet it hit me in the head instead of you.
Why? Why are you trying to kill me?
I don't know, I'm trying to save you from this.
At least we know the Ask is back.
Because he says he took the original good. That's what he's saying. I swear to God, it feels as if he literally copy pasted and lifted this from the regular story. Actually, hang on.
No.
I want to check.
Oh, please, God, no.
No, I need to check because I actually, honest to God, believe he literally copied and pasted this from the original story. Hold on. Just trying to find it. Okay. Where is it? Because I swear, I feel as if I read that line, as if I've seen that line before. Wait a minute.
What? You just discovered you don't want to read this?
No, hang on. Okay, this is Bioshock Edition. This is Roman Fox.
No! 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 No!
It's literally the same. He literally copy pasted this.
Well, if we don't
That explains all these errors.
if we don't if he copied it, then why should we should read it?
Because we're trying to see what's different here.
Well, we're not gonna. Well, let's read how many chapters we have in this time frame and never read this again. I don't want.
We're gonna read this again. We're gonna. Sorry, but once we start this, we have to finish this. Yes.
Oh.
Sorry, but it has to be how it is.
We
But
already
I just knew it. Just something was up. Just something was up. Because I swore to God, this sounded so familiar. Here, and now it shows he is so lazy. He literally copy and pasted this from Roman Fox. He didn't even bother trying to change anything. Right, that explains all the errors. He never fixed any of them. He was so lazy that he couldn't even be fucked to give a shit.
Could you be fucked to give a shit?
Okay,
I
that's
think
getting better now.
Okay, we're seeing up. You go way too far from here, but whatever.
I was like, that explained it. That explains all these errors because he literally copied and pasted the first chapter. Okay. The fort had a donkey-powered mill fueled by the grain taken from the warehouse, taken from God. Okay, that's one too many takens.
Donkey powered mill.
Not sure how that works, but all right. And the slaughters for the animals from the farms, and the animals they have brought with them. Okay, just stop. Mostly pigs. An army gets to eat every day. Knowing the supply too hard will be hard to support for a large army, you'll have to take provisions for the surrounding land. Ugh. It depends upon the size of the army as well as their capability to ration it as well as logistics to keep all the food stocked. I think like most military units eat like once a day.
Yeah.
Like I'm not even joking. The military unit can eat once a day and have to live with that for the rest of it. Like eat once, that's your meal. Deal with it. Again. How often does a unit eat? Yep. Okay, according to a report. Okay, so according to a report back in 2013, troops in Afghanistan can only eat twice a day. They only eat twice a day, and they ensure that you're trained so that even your hunger is timed. Yeah. Yeah, it's like so. It's like they train their soldiers, and there's to eat a specific amount every day, and so they time you. So it's like, yeah, that's like you eat when you're told you can eat. So you did. So you pretty much block out all the instincts yelling at you. Eat, 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 eat. Like I can tell you from experience. I literally know a soldier who, like a veteran. Nah, never mind. It's like, yeah. They're well stocked for now with plenty of visions for the time being. Okay, that's That's one of the most. That's redundant. That's completely redundant. Also, they missed. Also, it's there. It's there, not there.
God.
The walls wood, but some of the walls have been replaced by cement walls. Cement is hard to make in the field, you shit.
Oh, fucking cement.
Like, how do they get cement up so fast?
I don't know. Cement is like really hard to do. Fucking cement.
Soldiers are hard at work. Replace a temporary wooden wall with a stone one that offers better protection. Look at yours. The camp inside the walls had an orderly layout like some. Okay, you know what I want to read on this stream? A familiar Zero fanfic I read back in the day that also had Command and Conquer also had Command and Conquer generals. And you want something completely and utterly shocking about that?
Yeah.
Even though the U.S. Army transported to Affiliate Zero, it kept it actually kind of realistic that they didn't have the facilities to reproduce their exact technology. In fact, they actually downgraded to World War II weapons.
How they got World War II weapons?
Because, okay, here's the thing. World War II weapons is mostly wood with some metal.
There's a
And Affiliate Zero takes place in a steampunk medieval fantasy world, right? So there's still like plenty of wood around. You just need some iron, and boom, you just need people to teach them. Turn the fanfic wasn't the best on this angle, but it was surprising how they managed to yes, we acknowledge the modern firearms are overpowered, but at the same time, these guys want to lead a resistance of people, and they can't exactly do so with limiting ammunition. So they have to teach them how to fight for themselves. But because they can't really make their weapons, because their weapons are usually a hell of a lot more complicated to be built, they downgraded to World War II weapons, which are actually simpler. Like you were saying, there's a gun from World War II that literally only has like 89 moving parts, and I think it's called the Sten gun, and it's surprisingly a reliable weapon. It's literally a pipe. It's literally a pipe gun. That's what it is. Because it's like, what can we do to make an effective gun out of as few materials as possible? And it's like, how do we make it possible with only as few materials as possible? Oh, simple. Just take I got an idea. I took all the pipe work from my kitchen and I made a gun. Like, good. That'll do. The buildings that were already there were integrated to the layout of the camp, which all the buildings being used for one thing or another by the soldiers. Kakashi noticed that there weren't any camp followers in sight. All the armies he had seen always had some camp followers around to maintain the camp, while the army rested away for the battle. There's another. Halt! A squad of 7 soldiers shout. That's not a squad then. A squad's literally like 3 to 4 soldiers. This is at least one of our quickly close enough to be a. Hang on. I need to look this up now. Okay, hang on. Army size chart. Here it is.
What kind?
Wait, no, it's because here's the thing. I actually know there's a complete armor matrix. Okay, here it is. Oh no, that's no squad. Never mind. That's squad. You're fine. You're fine. They're fine. You got it correct. I guess.
What?
M1 Garans with Barry S would do some good. That it will. A squad of 7 soldiers as they march towards an engine group. Beyond the soldiers, others are busy working on 2 sets of strange machines on either side of the bridge.
What do we do? Wait and see.
Because, old man, are you Tasuna? The soldier is wearing a red in front of wearing blue ones? Oh god, we're not even halfway done. And we're already an hour in.
We're not gonna continue this. Please don't.
Yep, at least I know. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, hang on one moment.
I think Wolf has gone off to game it himself. Oh fuck. Oh my god. Oh fuck. I couldn't be fucked to give a shit. Oh man. Oh, that's so. Oh my god.
Okay, I'm back. And well, do you remember that meme I sent you?
What meme?
The meme I sent you, it's like the time, like essentially how screwed my time will be.
Oh yeah, yeah. How much time you have left?
How much time until 2 a.m.? Another. I did the calculation in my head. Another 2 hours and 47 minutes.
Fuck me.
Yeah. I am Corporal Sacral. Your daughter asked for us to be on the lookout. Ask. In this case, it's actually asked. Because it's past tense. Like your mother, which realized that she should have actually not had you. Sorry, I think I went a bridge too far there, but hey.
Yeah, you asked Hall. Asked Hall. No, that's funny.
Yeah, the engineers completed your bridge ahead of the timetable. Completed my bridge. What about Gal? Does it as take it back from the sun information?
He and the surviving men of his group have been put to slave labor on building the fort on the island. Your daughter should be at her home and has been waiting for you to return.
So much for our job. Are you 4 ninjas?
Yup. You dope.
What?
I wish I smoked dope right now.
Now, is weed even legal over there?
I don't think so.
Yeah, then you're not allowed access to dope.
Wait, let me check. Is weed legal in Latvia? Cannabis is in Latvia illegal for recreational or medical purposes. All right. The production of industrial hemp disproportional quantities up to 1 gram are fined with 280 euros. All right. It's not like I was interested in that stuff anyway.
This is how far that we've gone. This is how bad the fanfic's going. It's when Latvians having to look up whether or not weed is legal in Latvia. Unfortunately, you cannot get access to good kush.
I wonder if fucking more dangerous drugs are allowed, but not weed. No, that will be fucked.
Well, here's the thing, though. There is actually a drug that is as expensive as regular drugs, but not as dangerous as regular drugs. You know what it's called?
Yeah.
Gaming.
Well, it is a drug, but it's the kind of drug that can make you piss off or broke
Here's
a
the-
monitor.
Here's the thing. Yeah, I've heard this joke, Oak, is that gaming is as expensive as regular drugs, but not as hazardous as drugs. And guess what? You could replay games. You can't re-smoke weed.
Yeah.
And games
but
allow you to do so much that drugs just can't do for you. Therefore, gaming is the best drug ever.
Oh god.
Gaming is the best drug ever. The general want to meet with your group. We will escort you to him. Not being read.
Yeah. Sorry. You're ninjas at the Leaf Village.
No, it's short.
what-
It's short.
What?
Here, I'll read. I'll read
Ah,
all the Romans except
ah.
for like the main Roman characters. You
Ah.
read everybody else.
All right. Sure.
Kakashi says this would allow him to learn more about the strange soldiers. He knows the weapons they carry. They look like spears with a blade that connect to the hollow tubes.
Wait. Who are you?
We're the legionaries of the Roman Empire. A land of waves is not part of the empire. Oh god, we're not even. We're just. I don't know if we're even halfway done.
Oh.
We're almost half an hour in. You're almost an hour and a half into this.
Wait. That.
Okay.
Oh, I got closest to.
In the yard of the still being built Fort of Ways, a female commander made her way to the tent of a squad of soldiers. After the rebirth of the Empire, many things have changed. One of them being women being allowed to serve in the army. Okay, that's okay. As it was a woman who helped planted the seed of the rebirth.
Oh yeah.
What? Augustus Sinclair was the founder of the rebirth with advanced knowledge of machines that it was. And he brought them from the city under the sea, but it was a woman who helped him gain the changes he brought them off the ground. Oh my gosh, a case of forced wave feminism before it was even this bigger thing. He literally has achievements stole from him.
Oh.
Not stole from him, but it's like, oh, even if he had all these tools, he still couldn't do it without them. I'm like, okay. Never mind the fact that nobody would know how these machines were to operate other than him, who brought specific blueprints up, and never mind the extreme patriarchal society that is Rome, and that women would never have been consulted as advisors. Instead, they would have consulted men as advisors and not women. But sure, we'll go with your logic.
Go with logic of nothing.
I'm like, okay. Just ignore the fact that Rome is highly patriarchal to begin with, and that when he came up, it probably still was patriarchal, and therefore the positions of any kind of leading for it whatsoever, women would have not been allowed to discuss anything with them. You know, like here's the thing. I think I specifically remember is that women more often than not were more or less political tools in the Roman Empire.
Yeah.
That they were either regular housewives, slaves, or political tools.
Or
Rarely were they
prostitutes.
anything more than that.
Or prostitutes.
Or prostitutes, but that's the age old. Listen, you want to know how old prostitution is?
Yeah, it's fucking old.
Yeah, it's been around since we were monkeys. I'm
Even
not
pay.
joking. I'm
Yeah,
not joking. We have we like it's actually evidence in the wild of monkeys of other monkeys fornicating with one another, but the other monkey had to be paid, had to be essentially given something for it. So literally, prostitution is so old. It was old before it was even called prostitution.
even penguins have prostitution.
Yeah.
They pay with stones. They pay with actual stones.
No, when we were monkeys, they paid with bananas. Give me a banana and I'll mate with you, sure. That's how old prostitution is.
So making it illegal is against our nature. Oh, anyway.
No, like it gets hilarious when you know how old prostitution is. It's just what?
Okay. In the yard. So,
Women already proven that they are as tough as men and are able to do what it takes to get missions done are found in every ranking in the army.
uh, so Steve was the incredibly
See, a stately warrior who could not fail to turn heads. Radiating and commanding aura, this woman of 26 made them feel very much like a small child when next to her beguiling beauty. An immaculately chiseled, pale face was framed, and I'm not going to read this.
Oh God.
We've seen this before.
We've seen all of this, making this entire shit pointless.
And her lineup for her combat has become a bit dull. With the newer guns and sniper units to take out important targets, many combat counters are usually just bombing a village or starting those missions by sealing off an area. No. No, not even that. Not even in our world. Nope, not even in our world that was even 100% possible. Well, even with guns, combat never became simpler. It actually became a hell of a lot more dangerous. It never got simpler.
Well,
Or if anything, combat got more complicated by guns.
How is that possible?
Before, you had to worry about the guys hiding in bushes with arrows and whatnot, but, just keep scouts. There's no way. They have to be within a limited range, so they could just hide as easy in the woods. That's fine. The guns came about. It's like, crap, we could be sniped from literally half a mile away. We would never be able to tell where he's coming from.
Jesus. We'll get thrown to death.
Yeah, it's like that, okay? Like, that's how dangerous warfare. That's the thing. When you have warfare and when you got guns, here's the thing. Combat doesn't become simpler just because you have a tool that kills people faster. It gets complicated. Because before, you just simply had to, okay, here's all the swords. Keep track of all the swords. Then bows and arrows. Okay, here's your bows, but keep track of all your arrows. Okay, now we have spears. Keep all your spears in check. But the guns came out. Crap. Now we need to ensure we have the right ammunition type for every kind of weapon.
If you get the wrong
guns, you don't simplify it. You complicate it. And logistics got a hell of a lot more complicated when the guns were a thing. Because then it's like, we need to keep track of every type of ammunition that we possibly will have. It's like, okay, we're a standard infantry unit, then let me just make sure we have all the pistol ammo, rifle ammo, machine gun ammo, as well as all the explosives we need. Combat does not become staller. It becomes interesting, dangerous, and a hell of a lot more complicated to keep track of. Because it's like, crap, we're out of ammo. How about you? I still have ammo. Great, can I use your ammo? My ammo's not your type of ammo, man. What do you mean? What's your gun? It's M4. Okay, that's 556 millimeter. I have right here a gun that uses 7.62. Yeah, completely different ammunition type, man. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah.
Especially for interchangeable parts. Yep. Especially for the time of interchangeable parts. But that's what I mean. It's like, yeah. That's the thing. With guns, combat does not become easier, duller, or simpler. It becomes harder to keep, it becomes complicated, a lot more interesting, and dangerous.
Well, as long as you have one type of weapon, then it's simple enough.
Here's the thing: each type of weapon, Phil. Here's the thing, though. You have a high chance of people having two completely different guns, but they're in the same unit. So it's like they need two completely different ammunition types. Indicates their gun uses a completely different one than the other one. Like most guns nowadays, like particularly assault rifles, right? A lot of assault rifles use 5.56mm NATO. No Rush, except for the Russian guns. None of the Russian guns use. There's very few Russian guns that actually use 5.56 NATO.
Yeah.
And so you can't have a unit and then spend all of this ammunition time when one of them's carrying a fucking AK-74. It's like I actually can't use 5.56mm. This is my thing. I'm a logistics nut. Meaning I easily will point out everything. Many combat cars are usually just bombing, okay? RPG races only happen in stories or in films. Our sword skills are great, but in the ever-changing world of the Roman Empire, the days of swordplay is over. But here in this new land where guns are an unknown element, skills could come into play. Because in close combat, especially in the middle of a group of enemies, they would have to be careful not to hit one of their own by mistake. While she can hit anyone she wants, it's one of the reasons why soldiers still carry Gladius. Is the newer model, which turns into a slashing single-edged blade, is useful as a tool rather than a weapon. Why would you want single edge? Like, why? Why would you do single edge? That's actually terrible. Okay, the reason why Japan and some Asian countries use single-edged swords, because it's cheaper on the metal. It's cheaper on the metal to do single-edge than double-edge, if I remember correctly. But at the same time, double-edge is a hell of a lot better because you can swing and then bring it back around the other end. Because both edges are sharp. Because, like, remember, you have one sharp edge and then you have just a dull end, which is completely and utterly useless. And whereas with double edge, both edges are capable. Like, don't get me wrong. I love being a good. Yeah. Here it is. Yep, I have it right here. Okay.
Wait, you got a sword?
Okay. Hang on. I really do not want to be holding it up by this steel. Right. Good.
What the hell are you doing?
I don't mind me a good old katana. All right, I have one right here.
Oh, you got a fucking katana?
That or it's Tachi. Hang on.
Oh, Holy Ninja's here.
Yo, Holy Ninja. Yes, I am literally the embodiment of "Don't fuck with me. I got the power of God" anime on my side. Yeah, I am not joking. This was before I got into my big anime fates. It was given to me on my mother. When she was in Japan, she got like 2 samurai swords. I think this is a katana. I don't know. The way the hilt is, it makes me more think this is a tachi. Like the sheath. It actually makes me think it's more of a tachi than a katana. I'm looking into it. But a double-edged blade is better to have than a single edge.
Though with the single edge, it looks way more cooler.
Oh yeah, single edge looks cool. Don't get me wrong. Just it's more practical to do double edge.
Yeah, it's what. Well, you might do like a single edge, but the other side has more smaller edges. You can like do that.
In that case, it's more of a serrated blade.
Well,
actually, here's the thing. I actually know of a weapon that does that. Hang on.
I know a lot of knives have that shit, but I don't know if swords have those, especially katanas.
It's definitely not wanted. But here's the thing. I'm trying to find one of his weapons. Give me a second. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, okay. I'm trying to find like a good weapon that he had. Because I know exactly like a character I've seen who has an Adachi, but one of his weapons comes with like this really sharp fucking edge. Like he has one really great edge, and then the other edge is just fucking sharp all around.
Oh, fucking. When I
It's probably the best picture I'm going to find of him.
when I when I think of Bioshock, I think swords. Actually, double edged and single edged. I think so.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah,
When I
here it is.
think
This is Mitsunari Ishida Sengoku Bizarre. This is one of his weapons.
Jesus,
But yes, I'm not. But
that's a
right.
fucking.
Also, Ninja. Here's the worst part, Ninja. We literally went back, and he has copy pasted entire paragraphs from Roman Fox. He has done very little to innovate. This is one of his
And-
swords. Yeah.
Look at this fucking dude! Jesus Christ! Look at his hair. Looks almost like a helmet.
Here's the thing, actually. He's actually supposed to be like an XP of Virgil because Sengoku Bizarre was made by Capcom.
Oh, so it's basically discount Virgil.
Yeah, in a way, kind of. Then again, it also has like essentially XP of Dante as well, who even Dante's voice actor came on to voice him. Yeah, that's how bad. That's how bad. That's how bad, Ninja. That's how bad. That we could. I literally brought up Roman Fox and then compared two sections paired together. It was literally the same. There was no difference between one or the other.
So the question is, why we keep reading this?
Because suffer. And I need something to pad out the runtime. I'm planning on destroying all of my hours today, and I want to see them gone.
Why you want to destroy all the hours?
Hours because it resets on Tuesday, and I'd rather have the achievement of destroying all my hours.
Okay, that's weird, but
Then there's the change in warfare to the power of Adam. That's all caps. They've aimed the power of the gods of old. Battlegrounds became a scene of old legends of battle between gods. Okay. Lightning, ice, fire, wind, earth, even bees were used.
Bees! Oh god, not the bees!
So did it bring out the druids yet? Unfortunately, not yet. We have yet to see the druids.
Fucking druids.
Yeah, the druid. Yeah, unfortunately, we have yet to see the druids. No, not the druids. No. Remember our world. Druids are more powerful than druids. It's the druids that we're rooting for, not the druid. It's the listen. The Roman druids are druids. It's our druids are the Albion druids who are far superior in every single way. Okay. Making battles one-sided during the early wars, people thought they were fighting against an army of gods or demons. With Adam being tightly controlled, all the combat plasmids stayed in the hands of the armed forces. Okay. We're always up to chance that it won't turn into a splicer. Here's the thing, actually. No matter which way you look at it, Adam will still fuck you over.
Animals love to fuck you over.
No, Adam.
Adam, oh yeah.
In the Bioshock lore, no matter how you look at it,
Yeah.
you will get fucked by Adam. You can't just say, oh, because here's the thing, actually. If it's always pure Adam, it will screw you over, inevitably. You will always be going to be a splicer, no matter what. It is not a case of, we can regulate it, you can't regulate it, that means your entire armed forces will turn into splicers. And good luck trying to control them. Because here's the thing, you can't control splicers. You can, but that's not the case here. Because the reason why Andrew Ryan was able to control them all was through pheromones. He was able to control them all through a system. He had to betray his ideal of every man being able to make their own choice. So he made all the splicers his slaves. Also, hashtag Andrew Ryan did nothing wrong.
Yes, he did nothing wrong. His idea of the rapture was actually pretty good, but people fucked it over, especially Fonte.
Yeah, Fontaine's a dirty snake. Okay. Also, won't turn you into a splicer? That makes no sense. Just like splicing literally means there's like splicing. No matter what way you look at it, you're always a splicer. If you always take Adam, you're always splicing yourself. You're literally altering your DNA code to have powers. Even if it doesn't turn out the result you wanted, you still spliced your genome. And she years. Okay, here's the thing though. You don't take too much Adam at once. That's no matter what, you will need more Adam. You cannot change it. It is inevitable that you're going to need Adam just to keep up with yourself. Until that more Adam you need, you're going to need more Adam. Then, oh crap, I need more Adam. I need more Adam. It just stacks up.
Fucking. What's like the.
Okay. I'm not reading this. It's Kim and Ron.
Kevin or Ron? Fucking Ron.
Fucking Ron.
In Legion headquarters.
General Drake also. Look, they're so little different here, Ninja, that not even the character name's changed.
General. You should rename from General Drake to General Josh.
And the only guy in his entire fanfic with an even remotely Roman sounding name was Augustus, who's not even Roman. He's from Bioshock. Needs to play Bioshock Support. Also says a sequel to Roman Fox. No, it's a reboot. It's a reboot of Roman Fox with Bioshock slapped onto it. So virtually everything of Roman Fox, but this time with Bioshock on it.
Oh.
Also, this part is just straight up completely and utterly wrong.
What?
With factory farms mass producing food. I'm here saying there are cases against factory farms that it doesn't make you healthier. Because you're saying it's not just mass-produced meat that leads to a healthy population. You need to balance it out with a balanced diet. That's the problem when you just say, we just simply grew more. But that says nothing of your diet. Your diet actually leads to how healthy your population is. Actually, this is something interesting. And a game I'm about to play on, but we have to play tomorrow. My friend put painstaking into making this clear is that the reason why people were generally healthier here wasn't because more food, but because they grew a lot of their stuff inwards, and so there's less variety, but a lot more healthier stuff to eat. And so you easily balance out your diet. So yes, people are generally more healthy because a balanced out diet equals a healthier person. Your empire is growing its borders. Yes, we have expanded as far as we can back home without causing it. I'm sorry, but I do want to get past this first chapter at the very least. These become major traders and importers, which we are happy to maintain as full at war with the other countries would cause harm to trade. Not in our world. You're pricks. You're fireballers. We Romans have a long history of expanding without much bloodshed. Without much bloodshed. 2,000 rebellion. And every rebellion you've ever had based to say otherwise.
Baseball bats.
Okay, I want to see a meme compilation of all the time. Yes, we are on chapter 1. It is Gatehammer Length Ninja. And for all the wrong reasons, because Gatehammer was long, but for the right reasons. It had a lot of good detail. Here it's not good detail. It's just this. Yeah, I want to see a meme compilation of all the times Rome pretty much expanded with bloodshed. And
Yeah.
You know what? Here, Laffy, I'm tasking you with that. I want you to look up every instance of Rome expanding with bloodshed.
Okay.
Or Ninja, whichever one of you two would like to do it. I want to see somebody make a meme compilation of all the times Rome has expanded and how often or not it came with bloodshed.
Every time Rome conquered a place with bloodshed.
Yeah. Minerals in the war very good to any effort. They still realize they have before, it's just now they're part of something bigger than they were before.
Oh, fuck.
So people need to fight. Like I said, seeing how clever these Romans are. Alright. I mean, it's not clever. It's basic. It's actually very basic. You don't need to fight if you just simply convince everybody to just join you.
Jesus.
It's the Lords of Atlantis expect the rule. Okay. I'm not even gonna touch that error right there. Then the Romans in turn won't even have to fight take over. Besides the fight against cows, man, we haven't seen. I actually see. I don't.
What the fuck? Oh.
Does it say they have 3 mysteries before? Okay, so what happened was that Augustus Sinclair from Bioshock 2, instead of dying, spoiler alert, it's not spoiler. The spoiler will be his fate. Well, whatever happened to Augustus Sinclair in the second game, he did. He came to Rome with all the type of rapture, and then a woman, and then he set the foundation. Then the woman, then of course the expedition for women are in the army. A woman did all the groundwork. Or like here, where is it? Here it is, right here. As was a woman who helped plant the seed of the rebirth. Augustus Sinclair was the founder of the rebirth with his advanced knowledge and machines that we brought with him from the sea of Thunder Sea. But it was the woman who helped him in getting the changes he brought with him off the ground. Oh. Yeah, okay, and then okay. Then how do you can think of us in that way. You see a professional army, once you sign up for 35 years. Yeah, I'm gonna look something up. How long must you serve in the military to retire? Okay, makes sense.
So for 25 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you survive those 25 years.
Oh, okay. You can get partial military pay if you serve for 15 years. How? Bioshock took place centuries after Rome fell. The test device from Bioshock Infinite is how. Oh,
Is it like a
machine just so happened to transport him back in time. That's how. And also, conveniently enough, they spoke English. I'm not even joking. They conveniently spoke English. Okay. Some pays held back for food, equipment, pension, and funeral savings. Things balance paid and fucking taxes. In more tech chaos, not only do you earn money, you travel with the Legion to far off lands to comfortably retire your service. Cool. Okay. In that case, you're not really soldiers, you're an engineering corps, is the actual name. See, the name for soldiers that are essentially military labor force, they're called engineering corps. They're the guys that go to build stuff. Like, they're the guys who are trained in actual basic construction engineering to build shit. Yeah, they are essentially a military labor force. How do they get stuff from Bioshock Infinite? No, they get stuff from Bioshock Infinite. They got stuff from Bioshock 2. It's stupendously weird. The story opens up during Bioshock 2, but then there's the machine from Bioshock Infinite in there. Because the thing about Bioshock Infinite is that it includes a hell of a lot of dimension hopping. We can't just train to be soldiers, We learn a lesson from the Spartans. The most growing tribe from hell. When you see from the very most was born, he is judged by elders. He's healthy, he's strong, he's smart. If he isn't, he will be dropped down a cliff, and if it just got hard from there, they'll die. Yeah. The only reason why they could maintain it was because they have enslaved nervous to the birth's need for them to survive. The fact that most boys were killed off their range because they couldn't survive the real training and their low birth rates. Let them unable to rebuild a force to be as losing around 500 men destroyed their fighting force. Okay, once more, inaccuracy after inaccuracy after inaccuracy. Hey, just remember, 300 Spartans killed an army of thousands. And I was like, yeah, no problem. It's like, that wasn't even our full fighting force. Look here, I looked it up. How many troops did Sparta have? Okay. The main Spartan army had over 3,584 men. No. By the time of the Battle of Plataea, they had 8,000. But just remember. Oh my god, okay, so here's the thing. Okay, so according to this, one claim is that the Persians were numbered 2 million strong. Historians suggest that Xerxes' force was only 100,000 to 300,000. So mind you, if 300 Spartans wrecked an army of hundreds of thousands to potential millions, that just speaks of quality. But mock plays are training rituals they're once famous for, which is a waste since there are no nations trying to copy. You don't say, okay? I must have a small number. Okay. Stop messaging me.
Who's messaging you?
No, wait.
Is it Ninja?
No, it's not Ninja. Ninja's not messaging me at the moment. It's somebody else.
All right. Is that a family member?
No, it's not a family member.
So,
I'm just going to tell him now into survival games. I'm glad to touch Battletech, but getting into that great stuff. Oh, no, he would. If he did Battletech, I will murder him.
Battle?
Giant mechs. That's all I can say.
Alright, not a mech anime. Can't get enough of those.
Well, not mecha anime. It's been around since the 80s. It's essentially Game of Thrones, but with mechs. And actually good content. I'm not even joking, no. This is one of the factions. This is actually one of the factions in Battletech. It's called Comstar. Comstar is the equivalent of AT&T if they decide to take up arms. They only have one planet, but you never want to screw over Comstar because they have access to they're pretty much someone you have to work with. Otherwise, you could just kiss your business goodbye. It's like, what's this? Are you a mercenary group, but you didn't pay our bills? Fuck you! We're taking away everything!
And not owned by Games Workshop.
They get anything not owned by Games Workshop is a great thing. But again, also depends upon the criteria we're speaking of.
Yeah, they cancel Texas Beach the series. They don't deserve to exist.
And pay your bills. Yeah, just remember. Gino is you either come on board to us or say goodbye to everything you do. Okay. I am not going to bother reading this since here's the... Okay.
I don't want to read any of this. Once again,
cannons cannot hit miles away, even today. A modern-day artillery piece has a limited range of around 5 kilometers?
5 kilometers? That is pretty far.
No, exactly. Yeah, artillery gun range modern. Actually, no 5 kilometers. It was... actually, no. 14 miles. That's actually nice.
40 miles.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's actually correct. All right, that's fine. But here's the thing. It took a long while to us to get there. The most dead is around 10,000. That's kind of only just the old, young, and those who are trained. The only power I've seen that would give us to get juice against for having quite what quite well placid out. What? Alright, Clayton's. Oh god, just watch. We're gonna get. Oh man, hey Ninja, remember Butcher, the OPOC who just cancels out every jutsu?
What? Who?
Because like remember, if this is virtually just, if this is just, if this is just Roman Fox with some Bioshocky elements in it, then it's just pretty much gonna be the same all over again. But
I'm not reading any of it.
yeah, I'm not reading any of this. Screw you, Madhat. Oh no. Oh yes. Wait, no, not oh yes. Oh no. Like here, I'm not going to bother reading half of this until I see something that's actually worth my while. Okay, so she took gene tonics. That's a terrible idea. Until the last woman that took gene tonics had her face completely ruined when she failed to keep her atom intake. Okay. Oh, here it is! Ninja, here it is! It's the druid!
Oh, Frank!
It's Frank the druid!
Now that's
Alright, like, at least...
great. The druid is back.
No, the druids. Just... No, druids, remember. The druids are these bitch boys.
Fucking.
Plasma throwing around that use for druid magic websites making room for the armies, that is. It's well, there are more running around than you druids, so it must be easier to learn. Easier to learn doesn't mean better. So here, how about teleporting? Okay. He still was fight with Zabuza. When did he ever fight Zabuza?
In like.
No, here's the thing though. The second he arrived, then the Romans found him. One pair of resurrected parents coming up.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, it's Jax again.
Oh, Jax. Oh, not okay. Not the Jax from Mortal Kombat. The
Unfortunately,
Jax from.
then again, I don't think I don't want to see Jax anywhere near this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, I hate how this. Okay. Also, I hate this thing. It's like, oh, boo! You therefore you lose because you broke rules. Here's the thing: if you are soldiers, then you know one thing: combat has no rules, except for one rule: die or live. That's the only spectrum that exists. There is no man, woman. Actually, hang on. I actually remember taking a photo of this from Valkyria Chronicles 4, or where a character literally had to explain to another person how this all worked. So give me a hot second. I need to find it. It was so far down my list of things that I remember taking a picture of. But it was hilarious. Here it is. This is it.
Where? Oh. Please, on the battlefield, there's no male or female. Only binary that matters is dead or alive.
So there's already as well. Screw the Lumen Clanners, play your bills. Oh, okay. Hey, but just so you know, I'm a Cretan. Yeah, okay. So hang on. Just try to find it for Ninja to see. Here it is. Yeah, that's pretty much the truth, though. That's the only binary that exists on the battlefield. Are you dead or are you living? Therefore, that's the only thing that exists on the battlefield. Are you dead? No, then you're alive. Now you're dead. What the? Okay. Hold it right there. Firing a tank. Oh, okay. What? What? Okay, what's more? This guy just ricks them all. Here's Governor Crocker and everything. Okay, there it is. Okay, here it is. Oh, Ninja, he admitted it! He admitted it! He admits why he chose the Romans! I chose the Roman Empire for a reason. It's so that I can have them do brutal and horrible things the element lands wouldn't be allowed to happen with modern armies. And I don't mean untrained armies where they just drag and force young people with basic or no training, but a professional trained army that fights the loot taken from his someone before also adding to people as well. In today's world, that kind of thing doesn't happen on large scales thanks to media and no government. In the internet, those kinds of things quickly bring attention to the world, and no government wants to have videos of their soldiers killing unarmed people or burning someone to the ground. There are black ops, but all governments who have them keep them off the books for a reason. They're there for a reason, like it or not. There, he finally admits why he does the Roman Empire rest.
Because you like them?
No, he's an edgy boy.
Edgy boy. Oh man, that's a. At least that's an excuse.
Okay. There, the Romans now have plasmids and the tech from Bioshock, which allows them to that allows them to fight with the ninjas. Okay, but you also gave them more guns, better guns. No polymer, just a crossover with a more advanced world than ninja world. They have the weapons and plasmids. It's from Bioshock and give it 200 years to refine and make them better than they were before. So no complaints. Reviewers complain about how the Romans are just plot armor protected. They're still plot armor protected. Now this one, they do have a reason why they can beat the Ninjas easily. Yeah, at least he's in it. Finally, we get our answer. We finally get our answer why he chose the Roman Empire for this. Because he just wants edge. He's an edgy boy. Therefore, he chose the Romans.
AKA, we can end this Manhattan saga for good. He admits.
What they do, as they have standardized the weapons and plasmids and mass-produced them on the good. No, not even in Rapture, with all the greatest scientists in the world, could they figure out how to mass-produce plasmids. Adam. Anyone who uses a standard gear like any army or sports or anything else that has standardized gears. The army is standard for a reason, as they are what usually with the person only can do. Never, ever. He just made fancy space marines. Yep. They also have war machines for bots, turrets, tanks, and planes. There are more modern style superpowers and advanced weapons against ninjas who are like the ones in the minus. No complaints in this history when for Fox Bioshock do have good reason why they're able to kick the ninjas' butts. It just shows how the upgrade ion laser cannon in Bioshock. Energy weapons work on energy beings like the tail demons. How hard is that to cast? As in the layer test, the demons can be killed for good. It's word from God and the amount created by the one who made it, saying the energy demons can be killed. So if I have the team here with our Romans that killed the energy bodies of demons, killing them for good. Deal with it. Since word from God, they're the one who wrote it, that the energies can be killed. Let's get it. No crying about it. Here's the thing. They actually can't be killed for good.
They can't.
No. I am 100% certain that that's not the case. They can't be killed for good. But they are just simply they just simply are. You cannot kill these for good. That's not how this works. There, he admits it. That he's just edgy boy, and he's a bitch boy as well. He's an edgy bitch boy.
Guess he needs some love from mommy.
And the ninja are more of a home craft, take much effort and time to use ninja. Well, the ninja where soldiers need to have the standard training and enhanced by plasma to make them stronger without needing chakra, which does run out. Okay. So consider this as a fact. Do you remember exactly how plasmids work in Bioshock? Because I don't think you do. Because here's the thing, when you start using plasmids, you fall down the hole that you need more atom. You just simply can't fix that. Because with modern technology, they were unable to figure out what modern for the time technology, they were unable to figure out how to stop plasmid from essentially turning you insane. Hey, because that's the thing about plasmids. Because how Tenenbaum describes atom, it works like a benign cancer.
Benign cancer.
The data need to refuel when he powers like throwing fire or lightning. The rest is just enhanced like Captain America. Doesn't need refuel after using its enhanced bite. It's all the reason why Jack Navarski could not take a beam, be shot in the dime like an he would have. Video game logic. Stop trying to justify video game logic. The reason why he doesn't die after being shot because actually, first off, that's video game logic. That is video game logic. It would not be fun if you instant die from a shot. And here's the thing: I don't think you get how durable human beings are. Because even with just cloth, a shot to the chest isn't going to kill you. But again, it also depends where it hits you. But it's not going to kill you instantly. Oh, I got shot in the arm. I am now dead.
I've seen fucking characters in anime get shot multiple times, but they came back alive.
Also, here's the thing. It's video game logic because, remember this, you apparently restore your health in Eve by eating and drinking things. You eat things to restore your health, therefore video game logic. Stop trying to justify it. It's video game logic. Also, it's been 200 years since Time's been around and been Brian making different use. No. Just no. Augustus Sinclair was not a scientist, he was a businessman. And all the greatest scientists in the world and all the greatest scientists on Rapture could not figure out how to make atoms safer to use. You mean to tell me that somehow the Roman Empire managed to do what they had failed to do to begin with? The house is holding him. I think he just wanted to make a fanfic about Space Marines murdering the cast Arthur because before Kate is cool, y'all, then he disguises as something else. Yeah. But here's the thing. I actually did my own bit of a theory about how you could make plasmids safer to consume. It's a hell of a lot more expensive on the atom intake, but for Bioshock Infinite, the Vickers. I actually figured that if Vickers had this effect, then why would we see more? And then I realized, and I started to think about it. It's because Vickers cost a lot more. Like, why? But then I looked into it. It's like, that makes sense. Vickers require 16 amount of atom just to have the effect that would small injectable would have. That's because the drinkable has a mixture about it where you need to mix in chemicals to make it drinkable because atom is a viscous, almost blood-like substance, so it's really thick. Like almost gel-like, just a standard. Yeah. Also, you're saying, because the plants are rushed to the market without any regard safety to the people who use it. No. You could simply play the game. It's only thing in its raw state or black market to result in Bioshock horror. No. Even when atom was refined, it was still horrible. They refined the atom as the thing here. And it still was horrible. Like, you think they just take the atom and therefore, boom, bada bing, bada boom, that's all they do? No. They refined the atom. And guess what? Ironically enough, pure atom is dangerous.
No shit.
Yeah. But also, here's another thing. Atom wasn't sold in the black market. It was sold legally.
This shit is legal.
Plasmids are drinkable like figures with a dose of atom being diluted, so it takes more than one drink for the power to show itself. No. 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 No, 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 no. The sheer amount of atom just to make one figure is expensive. Figton was losing money by doing drinkables. The safer option was really expensive.
Well, there's different. Being safe or being cheap.
Even with fast breeding astronaut, there's only a limited number of them to harvest Adam. And with Rome being what it is, they use slave roads. And roads aren't that good. They are the ninjas. Like how they in One Piece do horrible things. They remember that they main cast parts, and how most of the pirates act like real life pirates, and they buying the pirates. Okay, edgy edge. That's all I'm actually feeling from this. That's all I'm feeling with this paragraph. It's edge. Yeah, I just hear nothing but edge.
It's fucking. Oh fuck me!
Oh God, no! DNA scanners are far too advanced.
DNA scanners in Roman times. Come on, get real.
I'm not even joking here. I could just the new forms and armor the Romans wear are in the same style as the Galbadian soldiers wear in Final Fantasy, as I just like the look. Also, your range and base attacks example.
I think your brain just died. No, it's still going.
What? No,
What?
no. This is like no. Just no.
Keep saying no, but I don't know why you're saying no. Answer.
I'm reading all this. It's just like he is so wrong that I think I can just point out why he is. Just stupid.
No,
This man's
we're
stupid. Madhat's stupid.
Madhat's stupid. That's over. It's it. Move on. We don't. If we
I
leave
don't
it,
know, man. I want to destroy all of my hours today, so I need to at least have 3 hours going.
then read something else. I don't want to torture myself with this shit.
Here, find it. Give me a minute. Here, I'll find that fanfic I was talking about.
What fanfic?
0 on command and conquer fanfic. Give me a moment. I remember which one I read. Hang on. Okay, no, it's not that one. It's not that. It's not it either. Though this one does seem interesting. I'll look into this later. Okay, so it has to be an M-rated story then. Yes, this is it. This is it right here.
Found it.
Yes, I found it. A Commander's Path: Road to Freedom by Fold Guy 24. A U.S. Raider team finds themselves trapped at a GLA stronghold after destroying their target. A lucky green portal saves them from being roasted by the GLA after being discovered, but transports into a world of a messed up fairy tale where magic exists. See how soldiers trained by a free world nation cope against tyrannical rulers and fight for the freedom of the oppressed.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright.
Now
Let's read this to pass the time.
Yeah.
How much?
Okay.
How much hours are left?
We got time. We'll do our best.
Drifter.
Okay. It was about like okay.
No, it's not the same Drifter.
I don't know what this one is. Wait a minute. You know what? Then I'll take a look at his stories. You know, I think I actually kind of like his ideas. Okay, so hang on. Okay, all right. With the charts I've read in a book regarding pulses. Okay. But like I said, I read this fanfic before, and I actually thought it was good and how it did the elements of how do we take a modern army but then nerf them, but still have them be considerably powerful in the world. Where it's like they took modern firearms and then it's like, okay, we clearly can't make these. Like they have a skill set. All right. Prologue. Moving out. At a brief room of a U.S. strategy center somewhere in the Russian-Kazakhstan border. 0800 hours. The inside of the briefing room is dark while projectors displaying different information on a clean white wall. A U.S. Army officers are briefing 5 men wearing Ranger Stater battle dress uniforms. Listen, man.
Oh.
That's not the main character.
All right.
Lieutenant Colonel Tom C. Marshall said. We received reports from our agents in Kazakhstan that Global Liberation Army cells using an abandoned industrial area as a hiding place for toxins are believed to be stolen from the People's Liberation Army. Right now, your team's mission is to confirm if this intel is right, and if confirmed, if possible, you are to safely dispose of them. We already have permission from the Chinese government to destroy these stolen toxins, so you won't suffer any reprisals from China the moment you destroy the toxins. Understood. One of the man in the New Rangers uniform said in a tone that implies that he's the leader of the team. Go on.
Alright. Understood. Is there anything else?
That's all for it, Captain. You'll be informed through radio if there are any changes in your mission parameters. You're to leave at approximately 1000 hours, and I believe you'll reach the area of operations within 2 hours. All men, you are now dismissed. All 5 men had stood up and stretched their arms to salute their commanding officer. Tom and saluted him in return. As we are leaving, Tom said to Captain, ensure you and your men will come back here alive in one piece. I don't want to see you or any of your men butchered by those suckers in one of their propaganda trash articles. Is that clear? You got to turn around and face Tom for replying.
Sir, we're too awesome to die here. Those GL bastards won't get us.
See, look, here we have the spirit of command and conquer, right here.
Command and conquer.
Yeah, that's actually kind of the spirit of command and conquer. Specifically, things like Red Alert, and the General series. It's that, it's like, yeah, you're kind of awesome. Somewhere in Kazakhstan, old industrial area, abandoned facilities, 1,200 hours. A CH-47 Chinook is flying towards what seems to be an old industrial area littered with derelict factories and warehouses. As the Chinook near the area, it decreases speed to make a stealthy entry into the area. When it's already above an abandoned building, a warehouse to be exact, a group of 5 Rangers rappelled down until they touched the roof of the warehouse. The leader in charge of the team was sure also 1,200 hours. That's midday. Like all of that's not the smartest decisions, but alright. The leader in charge of the team was sure that his men are all on the ground. He waited the Chinook to say that everything is fine. Chinook then ascended upwards. There to flow the until it now looks like a tiny speck in the sky. The small U.S. Ranger team consisting of 5 Rangers stealthily making their way to a suspected GLA occupied area location. It tilts that this area is occupied with remnant GLA forces believe that the GLA forces in question are using the air to sabotage to store dangerous toxins known as the anthrax gamma. Toxins actually belong to the GLA, but the People's Liberation Army is said to have seized them from an operation, although the GLA was able to retake it back at the cost of heavy casualties on their side. The remaining objectives to confirm whether the intel is right and, if possible, find out a way to safely dispose of toxins. Right now, the Ranger team is in an urban location with lots of abandoned houses and other structures like warehouses and vehicle depots. So far, the team hasn't encountered any GLA rebel as they continue to advance. As they advance, one of the Rangers asks his commanding officer, Captain, they're sure that the intel is right? Sort of by the name of Private Henry K. Yeltsin asked. Captain turned his report on and answered.
Well, if the intel's right or wrong, we basically don't have any choice, Private.
Captain Mark A. Mitchell answered. Well, the remnants of the U.S. military command in Europe have no choice but to make do with whatever their forces is left. The U.S. military headquarters in Europe, located on Stuttgart, Weig, and Germany, has been overrun by GLA forces. Because of that, American forces had to retreat, not to mention the U.S. government ordered a mass recall of all U.S. forces in Europe in order to defend and the U.S. mainland against a suspected GLA attack. And consequently, this resulted in a few American forces left in Europe to deal with the GLA. The bad part of the situation is that the GLA got their hands on high-tech American military hardware, which, as Mark says, is a real pain in the ass. Not only GLA is likely able to mount a real punch in the battlefield thanks to stolen American weaponry, did he protect Afghanistan?
I guess he did. Fucking... God damn it.
It's like, let's go full retreat. Wait, what more gear? Fuck the gear, you're not going to use it. Uses it. Shit.
Why would you leave a gear? Highly dangerous weaponry.
If you can't bring it with you, blow it up.
Blow it the fuck up. Who gives a shit that they're right up your ass? Just blow it up. No, if you can't get it, no one can.
Finally, or should Mark say, at last, the team finally found a rebels lazing out on the second floor of a high-rise building. Mark had to tell his men to stop and hide behind the wall so as not get spotted.
Lieutenant, see if there's more of them in the building.
Mark said to one of his men, Roger that, Lieutenant James Boyle replied. Jason took out his binoculars and turned the thermal sight configuration for peering through it. 8 tangos located at the first floor. Lieutenant Boyle says he saw the heat signatures of the GLA rails near you.
Understood? Listen, man, our objective is to confirm the existence of alleged toxins in the area, and if possible, safely dispose of them. We have limited manpower at the moment, as High Command recalled the majority of the U.S. forces in Europe to defend the U.S. mainland from the suspected GLA attack. Men, make this shot count.
Roger. Their team made a detour to evade with what seemed to be a GLA lookout post. Its team advanced towards Assel's which happened to wield an M240L machine gun.
So, Sergeant Lipton, you're in charge of safely disposing the toxins once we secure them.
Also,
Is that clear? Is that clear?
Affirmative. Sergeant Kenneth J. Lipton said. Meanwhile, the U.S. Strategy Center, 12:30 hours. Comms. This is command recon team to find the target.
Not yet. There is littered with JLA forces. We can't move that freely.
Understood. The officer terminated the transmission. Just as he's about to recline in his chair, a CIC officer went up to him. Colonel Tom, got a hit on radar. All right, she said, is that a group of heavily armed GLA forces? Not quite. Appears to be some sort of transport convoy heading to where Adam Mitchell's team is in. It's also like the guard as well. I'm fired for replying. Can you give me a visual of the convoy? Well, yes, sir. CIC replied. The next few moments, an LCD screen lit up in front of Tom, showing trailer types and only a few machine gun armed technicals acting as escort.
Can you give me a visual on that convoy?
No, I already said that.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
No, I already did this.
Sorry.
This is a command and recon team. A transport convoy is inbound your location. You're to find out where the cargo trucks contain and destroy them if appropriate.
I'll copy that. Recon team out.
Back at Captain Mitchell's group, Old Industrial Abandoned Air Facility, 12:45 hours. Sir, additional orders. Ranger William SR-25 separated by the name of Michael M. Simmons with a private of rank set.
Yes. All right, man. Command, send us a new objective. The process is still the same. We need to destroy it if needed.
It's been he said. So after sorting out the new objective, the team proceeded to move on. After searching the entire GLA compound, the Ranger had found their target, a pile of barrels holding anthrax gammon, and is inside on what appears to be a storage room. Thankfully, the toxin is inert at the moment because the only content of the barrels is just one of the primary ingredients of the toxin. GLA's had to mix it with the other ingredients to completely make it usable. There are 3 guards left in the storage room, and they appear to be lazing off.
All men, grab your knives and move behind the storage room. We need to take them out silently. Henry, you take the lead. Silence that bastard over there. Slice that bastard over there from behind.
Henry 9 quietly sneaks up behind GLA along with the other members of the team, including Mark coming from behind the storage room. The way is finally behind the early deliver a powerful blow to the rebel's neck, sending the man reeling in pain. Harry then sank the knife on the back of the rebel's head. Hostile neutralized. Here says the rebel's blood drip on his M9 combat knife, which he immediately pulled out. The other 2 guards were taken out by Mark and Kenneth in the same fashion as well. Coast clear. Here what I said. Once Mark considered that the room is already clear. Little Wolf is getting pissed at Luffy.
What?
I'm getting pissed. Yes, I'm not. I'm really going to get pissed. When Mark considered that the room is already clear, GLA rebels, he ordered Kent to do his job. Sergeant. Mark.
Sergeant, neutralize the toxins now. Do it fast.
I don't know what the barrels of inert toxins are disposed of by inserting inert color ruin the composition of the anthrax gamma. Sir, the toxins have been neutralized.
Affirmative.
Mark then took out his communication device and activated it.
This is command, Captain Mitchell to command. The toxins have been neutralized.
This is Commander Recon Team, understood. Don't send the airline.
Roger that. Recon team will move on to the new objective.
But just as Marcus waited for Commander to reply, an RPG rocket signed his narrow gunfire and followed. Don't you just hate it when you're playing an FPS and then somebody decides to just shoot a rocket at you?
Yeah.
It's like, I'm just sitting here doing my job and somebody had to fire a fucking rocket.
Yeah. All right.
Fuck, we're spotted. This is Command. What is going on there?
This is Captain Mitchell. We've been spotted by the enemy. We need to return fire now.
Understood. An airstrike will arrive in 30 mics. The new objective has been cancelled, so use the time to get the hell out of there, Captain.
Roger that. Captain Mitchell out.
Word says he tightly held his M16A4 and took cover.
Everyone take cover!
His men hid behind the wall storage room and started firing the GLA rebels through the windows. The storage room now acts as an improvised bunker for the now trapped Ranger team. Then for them, the GLA rebels won't be using their RPG rocket in fear that they might mess up the targets which they already broke their backs to get their hands on, which, unknown to them, is already messed up. And consequently, only AK-47 and machine gun fire for the technicals will be the only one that will greet the Ranger team. Mark opened fire from his hiding place, hoping to shoot down a rebel. Fortunately, he managed to take one out with a headshot.
Tango down.
Canada's busy firing a group of rebels with his M240L machine gun. The 7.62 by 51mm rounds as machine gun fires is really effective in a situation. While the rounds can't penetrate tank armor, the fact that the GLA's armor division is rather frail makes his weapon strong enough to pierce through technicals, which are just pickup trucks with a heavy machine gun mounted at the back. Kenneth scored a kill when he managed to riddle down a rebel hiding behind a technical with several bullets. We need to get the hell out of here! Jay says he opened fire on the rebels with his own M16A4.
I know, but we can't get out here unless we take out these bastards. Michael, snipe the gunners on the technicals. They're a real pain in the ass.
Roger. Then aimed his SR-25 at a rebel firing in technicals machine guns in their position blindly. He took a deep breath as he stayed his aim on the rebel's head and attempted to score a headshot. After a moment or so, Michael pulled the trigger and his rifle barked silently because of the attached suppressor. The hit was a success. The rebel's head exploded like a blasted tomato before the rebel's body fell on the ground headless. The fire ceased after about 20 minutes. All hostiles eliminated. As he recognized that none of those are left.
Okay, move out. We don't have much time left before the warhogs blow this place to hell.
And A10 go brrrr. Actually, speaking about A10s, hang on. Give me 1 second. I need to show you something that's real. Oh, that's cute.
What's cute? Oh god.
A10 go brrrr.
Oh.
Also, here's another one. This is an Airplanger. SU-30 and Mark K.
Ah.
Here's F-22 Raptor. And here, Catgirl A-10 Thunderbolt.
Oh, that's cute.
It's adorable.
Oh god.
No, no, I'm gonna...
I can't. Oh, this shit is too funny.
It's go...
How long until?
Head patting her, holding... Yeah. And patting her, giving her a snack, complimenting her, asking her out, holding hands, hugging her, kissing her, saying you love her. Alright, every other result ends with cop. And, that's it. I'm just gonna take a look at this game right here. The Last of Waifus.
Last of what?
I mean, I'm not joking. It's literally called The Last Waifus now. Okay. The Last of Waifus is a third-person game. Okay. Okay, I'll admit, that sounds like an interesting game. Alright. Aiton, go brrr, 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 brrr.
A10 Warhog gun sound.
The Ranger team that made a run to get out alive! Slowly, a pair of Scorpion tanks appeared in front of the team and attempt to block their path. Oh, shit!
Bird? That's cute. Oh my. No wonder they beat the shit out of it.
No, it goes Aiton, go brrr, brrr. Aiton, go brrr. After several months of running, the team is now holed up in a large charger warehouse. Thankfully, they're able to lock the door behind their own getting it, at least for now. Fuck, we're trapped. Mark is busy thinking on what he wants to do and escape. Right now, he has less than 10 minutes to make him and his team escape the area before the airstrike will bomb the place. He slowly marks notice someone's been yanked up and has a lick on their face like they saw a ghost. God, look at that! And there's his hand pointing somewhere. Mark then turned around so he could look at the direction the Penny was pointing at. Much to his shock, he saw a green portal suspended on midair, and the portal shows a light green and grassy forest akin to those he sees in Eastern Europe. All the area that the portal is showing is dark, meaning the area beyond the portal is in nighttime. Of course, this is trouble against it's still new in the sky, sun is still high up in the sky. Mark did weigh up his options. Right now, they are currently trapped by the GLA or holed up in their warehouse with only a few minutes left before they get toasted by the incoming A-10 airstrike.
Man, let's move through there.
Are you serious? Here's Jay's ass with the earrings looking at Mark.
We don't have much of a choice, Lieutenant. At least we have a chance saving our asses if we go through there and then wait here to get roasted.
Hang on.
That's some good.
Which means that they now agree with Mark on the decision. The rest of the team also have to say feels James and they eventually agree with Mark. I feel it's the men stepped through the portal just before the portal itself closed, leaving the inside of the warehouse empty. Jail managed to get in by having all their door protectors ram the door. Didn't find anything or anybody, just an empty warehouse. Man, I was so blue-balled. Lieutenant Colonel, we've lost contact with Captain Mitchell's team. Did they manage to get out? Don't know, sir. There seems to be fast, no signs of being killed. Tom pondered for a moment on what happened. His logical brain says that Mexican can't simply just be an explanation. As he wrapped up his thoughts, the only word that came out of his mouth is, "What the fuck?" Chapter 1 end. Hey, let's look at that. You have Mark K. Mitchell, captain, leader. Yeah, this is nice. It's good. That's good. This is good. This is good. This is good. I'm fine with all this. All this is fine. All this is acceptable.
This is acceptable. This is the.
Yeah, I'm fine with this.
All right.
Oh,
What?
damn! I have a certain respect for this guy now. Look, see if he doesn't know this Scott Mitchell's action from Ghost Recon. That's still respectable that he managed, that you want to make a represent.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Uh, uh,
Okay, it's currently 12:30.
12:30. How much that is in my time? Well, for me, it's
So for currently,
se-
it's your time. It's currently like what over
seven
there? 7.
7:30 p.m.
Yep. Ugh. Like I said, at least want 3 hours out of this mother effer.
Mother humper.
Motherfucker. Quack, quack, mother ducker.
Oh, yeah. Well, how much time left?
I don't know. I generally don't know.
Maybe we can read a comic book.
Look, I don't know what we could do. I want to pass the time, so at least I can guarantee I can. But here, I want to check something. I wonder, like, do my hours update? Like, as I'm streaming?
Uh,
So still, that'd be amazing. Nope, they don't.
fuck. So,
But I can do this. So what's what I'm gonna do right now?
Wait. Charlie's here. Charlie Spur.
Yeah, Charlie's here.
Is that the Schrödinger?
Yeah, Schrödinger.
Oh, nice. Hello, Charlie. Didn't know you were here. So, what are we gonna do? So, what now?
So here, this.
What?
Yeah,
You cloned? Oh shit! You cloned yourself.
I joined the studio twice.
What on your phone?
Nope.
How did you do that?
I went to StreamYards. I clicked on the studio, and I was in the studio twice.
Oh, now that's clever.
Yes. Malta cocktail. Yep. Turn 1. Uncharted area. The right of revolution is an inherent one. When people are oppressed by their government, it is a natural right they enjoy to relieve themselves of oppression. They are strong enough, whether by withdrawal from it or by overthrowing it, in substituting a government more acceptable. General Ulysses S. Grant. Somewhere in a deep, deep, deep forest area. XXXX hours. Nighttime. How about this? You read.
Captain, where are we? I'm not sure, Lieutenant. The ranger team entered the green portal and now found themselves in a heavily dense thick forest at night. The strange part, however, is that it still knew when they stepped into the portal, but it's currently nighttime. It couldn't be some sort of time fast forward, isn't it? The US may not have a plan for any time machine or something that can do it, let alone a teleporter. They obviously don't have a resource experience to do this either. China is also the question as well. Fucking China. Captain, we can't establish contact with command. The radio's dead. James said, but we can still communicate with each other using our radios. Understood, Lieutenant. They started leading them to the safety locks on their rifles to semi-automatic fire configuration. They held it luckily in their hands, except Kenneth, who was armed with an M24 all, which permanently set to either safe lock or fully automatic only. What the fuck are those guns?
The M240 is a machine gun.
Just use an M16.
No, you never say that. Because there's a reason why you would look around this motherfucker. It's a squad automatic weapon. Its entire purpose is suppressing fire.
Oh, this gun. Oh, it's
Yeah,
M.
it is meant to be lugged around as suppressing fire. Because seriously, suppressing fire is a very powerful element. So yes, there's a reason why they would carry around this. So
Yeah,
no, they won't.
I
Everybody,
understand that one.
yeah,
I forgot the name. It's M420,
M240.
M240. I know that gun. I didn't know it. I just thought it was a different gun because it had L added in there.
Let's read M240.
Yeah, M240. Man, activate your night vision goggles and prepare to move out.
Go on, read.
After Rangers nodded at Mark's orders, they activate the night vision capital of their goggles, fall behind as the Ranger team made it straight for the source of the sounds, albeit in a continuous pace.
Cautious.
Cautious pace.
The
Meanwhile,
old industrial area abandoned facilities got safe for 2 hours. Okay, read from here.
several Crusader tanks are positioned on the derelict the area while Chinooks and Apache attack and fly above the area. The U.S. Army have managed to secure the area and established a defense perimeter around it. After leaving with an earlier A-20 airstrike, GLA rebels who have survived the airstrike were taken into custody by the U.S. forces. Suddenly, a Humvee is seen speeding at the area at full speed. As soon as Humvee reached the area, Tom exited the vehicle and walked toward one of the rangers in the area, doing some sort of search operation. As they lifted up debris that used to be a part of the building. The moment that rangers noticed Tom is approaching them, they ceased their activities and stretched their arms to salute. Tom responded in kind and saluted them. Have you found any signs of Captain Mitchell's team? Tom asked. The ranger shook his head. Negative. We were unable to locate any rangers. Just said we already scanned the entire area, but there's still no sign of any of them. I see. Tom said as he pondered Mark's whereabouts. Just where did Mitchell and his team go? Thought to himself. Somewhere at the edge of the forest clearing. XXXXX hours, nighttime. Notice the portals that the team went into also allowed them to understand that Hulkagian due to nature Bremer's unique world gate spell. What the fuck? Okay, what kind of crossover is this?
Familiar of Zero.
Familiar Zero?
Yeah, Familiar of Zero.
What's that?
It's the guy where such a Japanese teen gets transported into a world full of magic.
Oh, fucking isekai again.
Well, except for the difference is, he wasn't killed by Truck-kun, he was literally summoned.
So it's a little bit unique.
Yeah, it's unique. It's certainly like an older isekai before like the entire genre became.
When did it came out?
Let me check.
If it's in an older way of...
It came out December 2008.
Alright, so it's not that old, but old enough that isekai...
I mean, it's old enough in isekai terms.
You fucking
Neff likes that one. Or does I think she likes that one? Yeah, she probably does. I do need to watch it one of these days. I do need to watch. I do need to watch Familiar of Zero one of these days. But yeah, continue.
Mark and his men finally made it to the forest clearing, only to see a mid-sized village burning as balls of flame erupted into a house made of wood. Sure, the village is under attack. Those JLA bastards. Fighting against villagers just how the many assholes are in their ranks anyway. Calm down, man. Already Mark thought he saw something up in the sky approaching, burning, attempting to assure. Really, so Yoda. I guess. Let me guess that's a fucking dragon.
Yeah, Dragon. It's Dragon. It's
Yeah.
kind of dry, typical harem stuff. I mean, I'm a sucker, so I'll like it, I guess.
Use your binoculars to see if there's any flying in the sky. Mark ordered. James paused for a moment as he snapped the thoughts of burning village before responding. Affirmative. Oh fuck. Took out his binoculars, toggled into high magnification, saw as he looked at his binoculars. Lieutenant, what did you see? A dragon? What the fuck do you?
Apparently, I have to lecture you on how to do this. Hang on. A dragon.
A dragon? What the fuck? What the fuck do you mean, a dragon? Kenneth asked. Mark borrowed James' binoculars to peer through the sea. Three dragons flying towards the burning village.
Well, none of them
Man-
are smog, unfortunately enough.
Man, it's official. We're in some sort of fucked up fairy tale. Don't you mean Berserk? The other rigid except James raised an eyebrow at Mark's statement. What the hell do you mean, Captain?
Actually, I could take you berserk and tip you on fucked up fairy tale. American McGee's Alice.
Oh yeah, that's a fucked up fairy tale right there.
I'm back at Screw Korea, the group that are worse than race, Imperial, Weepan, or Clanners, and Capellans. Well, everybody hates Capellans, and also Ninja we're reading a different fic now, one that we're more happier to read to pass the time.
Look, me and James just saw a trio of dragons flying in the sky above us in the current terrain we are in. Our mission briefing didn't imply any village that was near the area of our operation. Also, the forest trees here don't match those in Kazakhstan. If you inspect them carefully, and by the way, I'm sure all of you know for the fact there are no villages in Kazakhstan that have down to medieval Europe era houses.
This one's certainly more interesting. Yeah, but legit, it's either for me. For you, it's either Karina or Davian.
Mark's sounds lingering doubts in his mind, but others' question came up. So, Captain, what are we going to do now? We need to get information.
Yeah, I just also like one. Don't man is fuck up as well. Everybody fuck up.
Well, it's Devilman's a fucked up Bible version. Jesus Christ, fucking Devilman. God damn, that shit is old. We need to get information of where we are now. And I believe saving the village in there will be the key. Just then, the Rangers team contemplated, questioned, what the fuck are they?
It's all Valley-wounded villager with his head facing down, fleeing the building, burning out, only to be Syria by a fireball. I didn't ask how big the room was. I said I cast fireball. Fired by what the ranger saw to be a man in fancy wizard robes wielding a piece of wooden stick. Stick very good. The moment the ranger saw the man in fancy wizard robes burn the unlucky villager to cinders, they immediately nicked to avoid being spotted. The camouflage pattern of their uniforms powered by the darkness of the night allowed them to not spotted.
Now that makes this a really fucked up fairy tale. And helping villagers make things much more important.
As soon as the man fits it closed, turned his back and returned to the burning village, Mark issued an order.
Our current objective is to neutralize all hostiles inside the village. We are certain to how many of them there are, so keep your eyes peeled open. We need to take them out silently and quick, so they be able to retaliate. The guy earlier burned some to ash, so watch out. We also need to secure any villagers left in there and kill them ourselves.
Let's wait to see the elves part. They may look like pixies. They're not cute.
Wait,
But wait a minute. What do the elves look like in? Yes, this is essentially that wizard.
I cast.
I didn't ask how big the room is. I said I cast fireball.
Fireball up the ass. Wait until you see the elves, Mark. They look like cute. They're not. So they're like fucking the pseudo.
But a fireball is addressed to whom it may concern.
Oh, yeah. I got the joke, Holy Ninja. Man, Lost Children was so fucked up. So I'm guessing you have read Berserk, Ninja. Is that correct? Yeah,
Lost
whatever.
Children joke. Oh, Berserk. Well, it's not Berserk. It's familiar of Zero.
Well, one day we might. One day I might find a good Berserk fanfic to read, but not today. I'm reading this. Man, our current thing is to new. Okay, I think I already read this.
Yeah, roger that. 13 approach the village, siege the village stealthy snuck its spies. They approached the village. They eventually reached the village without any problem. Those recalls have its night vision ability turned online as seen in the dark. 5 men detected. It says he saw 4 men wearing medieval knight armor, and the last one wielding the same fancy wizard code like the guy earlier.
Man, prepare your suppressors. You don't need, and shoot the bastard square in the head. Yeah, like that's easy.
It's not. It's really not. But I'm willing to accept it because here's the thing. If it's Command and Conquer, it's kind of got that charm where it's dumb. It's kind of dumb.
Wait, this is Command and Conquer? Soldiers?
Yeah, it's Command and Conquer generals.
Oh.
Yeah.
Which Command and Conquer?
Command and Conquer generals. I literally just said it. Did you not hear a single word I just said?
Sorry, I get it. Command and Conquer. Silly strategy. A good strategy game with silly cutscenes. At least for. Okay, mixing Red Alert and no. Yeah, they look pretty much like modern soldiers.
This one's unrealistic, however. You would never see US soldier with the NXM8 because the XM8 was rejected. Also,
Aw, that's adorable.
Oh, girl, that M4A1. Hang on. I'm just gonna look at M4A1 for a bit.
Okay. All of it, huh? Alright. Yeah, I just finished reading it too, Ninja. God damn it.
Good old M4.
Generals was the realistic Command and Conquer. Yeah, alright. I'll take.
Generals was the realistic Command and Conquer. It was as realistic as Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. It's like we're trying to go realism here. How realistic? Instead of it's like yeah, it was the realistic Command and Conquer.
Amen. All right. The brain put silencers on their guns. Is it like silencers or suppressors? The pick one.
Yeah, it's weird. And of course, yeah, the real reason why people play CNC.
Oh, Gina Carano. One of these actors. Do you know the one that wears the red hat? That's Gina Carano.
I know.
Jesus Christ. God damn it. They got the weirdest casting, especially in Red Alert 3.
Yeah, that was Red Alert 3. Sir, it's 2020. You've been in the coma since 2007. Oh boy, I can't wait to play Command Conquer 6, Red Alert 5, Renegade 2, and Generals 3.
Yeah. Oh, God damn it. Oh, fuck. Oh, Mortal Kombat 2 free handgun. Oh, finally M16 appears. I wonder where they all gone.
The 16 was already in here.
Ah, sorry. I
Yeah.
didn't catch that.
All 5 Rangers. Yeah, so, yeah, I just gotta look at General Space for a bit. Budget. I don't hear about budget. I was giving. Okay, this one's good. This one's good. This one good meat. This good meat. You buy PS4 $500. Budget? I don't want to hear about budget. We have 60. We risk it's cost $60 to have high amounts of microtransactions. I'm escaping to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism. Space.
I'm going to one place that has been corrupted by capitalism. Space.
Join the General Cuchuzis. He has a guy with a bomb, 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 a guy on a truck with a bomb. Just bomb.
The bombs, the king of bombs.
Wait, I can explain. I had to spend $500 to upgrade my reactor's energy output. You can buy an upgrade. I have to damage my reactor for that. You guys have electricity? How built for shine?
We've been conquering for 14 years.
Buys worker shoes. Oh no. First time hearing Kurov reporting. Yeah, yep, it was the most realistic Command and Conquer. As soon as they are sure they're all going to claim a headshot, all 5 of them fired at once, causing all 5 targets to simply fall dead without a noise. Mark ordered his men to advance using a hand gesture, and the Ranger team immediately moved to where their 5 targets stood initially. The Rangers then did buys on a nearby car and headed to prevent the targets of the village from realizing they were under attack. Stealths.
Counts.
Stealths.
Stealths.
Tragedy to continue on the ways. Well, there's a lot to it. You can't be spotted if there's nobody alive to spot you. These all houses look like weapons forges of medieval European era design. Kenneth walked to one of the forges with Mark's mission. The rest of the Ranger team provide covering fire if need be. Much Kenneth's advice have already contained long swords, steel shields, armors, and even muskets. Last I had delighted Kenneth being a gun nut, as the baskets resemble the antique Discovery era muskets that he would like to collect. Kenneth returned to the team saying the area is clear. Tina moved on.
Listen up. If any of you saw those fancy clothes-wearing bastards, always hit the wand that they use to hold their wands. Is that understood? Yes, Captain.
The Steiner Scout Manifesto. Yep. That is the Steiner Scout Manifesto. Oh, step 1. Are we going on a scouting mission? Good. Let us drop the most heaviest ass scout ever. What we got? We have 4 assault mechs. That'll do. And by the way, the meme of that is that this is a Steiner Scout Lance. That's a Steiner Scout Lance. Like here. Karina, Davia, Lau, Mark, Steiner. It's like, sir, do you see anything? I see 4 Atlases. Oh no, it's an attack team. I see Steiner cards. Oh shit, it's a scouting team.
Fucking off. Oh.
Same draw point. My team, my crew runs lead, aided main. Even quad with Mars, your crew needs to do the same. And what that means is if I see a Sky or Scout Lance or 4-pack Craig Crafts come all together and drop it, that fight's off. I have 0 points for that kind of bullshit. Understood? That's a Steiner Scout Lance.
Why not?
Like, oh my god, here's even a Steiner Scout Lance right here. See? 4 Ellises. That's a Scout Lance.
Don't.
Talk about Steiner here. You're concerned with context. Scout may not be what we think it is.
This is not a scout. This is a heavy.
No, that's a scout. That's a scout mech. These are scout mechs. See, there's the wrong way, and then there's the Steiner way, which is just the wrong way. It's other salt mechs. But it makes sense. It makes sense though, because it's still a Scout Lance. It's just that their definition of what's different. I mean, just think about it. If you had a bunch of assault mechs, why wouldn't you make them your scouts?
You just need the scouting, man. And you already won. Oh my god.
Oh god.
Aufklärungswandler, der HQ, Status frei, kommen. Hier Friedrich 1, keiner weiß das hier. Kommt nirgends hin. Die Aufklärung läuft hervorragend.
Ich habe den Überfolggenerator zerstört. Wir sind jetzt komplett
Fucking Germans.
Ich hab ihn in meinem Cockpit. Der Stand ist weitermachen mit Operation Ninja und denkt daran, Heimlichkeit ist optional.
Yeah, see, look, it makes sense.
Makes sense.
They were
It
technically
makes
see. They were completely stealthy.
Stealth.
Ironically, yes, they literally they stealthed it. Okay. Yeah. Meanwhile, one of the houses in the villages, a man in knight armor is inside a room with blood splattered everywhere. Ah, this is what you fools will get for disobeying my lord's orders. Then pointed sword that looks like a rapier on a woman of 19 years of age, badly beaten up bloody lying on the ground. There's two additional ones. What's the one with Corita? Huh. Actually, let me see. Just hang on. I just want to see. Just hang on. I just need to.
It doesn't.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's just watching Scout, just see the equivalent of a Scout back.
You're
Okay, I'm just sorry. It's stupid. It's so stupid. There are two more additional men. Also, Paul's had a resolution for impending death. Just the man in night armor is about to land a sword on a woman. A bullet coming from N16 okay. Ugh. He fell on the floor instantly. His two comrades were alarmed by what happened, but they were also brutally shot in the head before they came unsheathed their swords. They fell on, however, with their heads gushing out blood along the way. The woman had expected herself to hear the sound of a sword biting deeply in her flesh, but the blow never came. When she opened her eyes, she saw 5 men in strange armor and clothing wielding back black muskets, far different than what she saw in her entire life. Their eyes were concealed by what seems to be tinted glasses, albeit larger. The men in question also have enormous backpacks attached to their backs and round steel helmets that's unusual for any helmet soldier that she's seen. Hang on. Where's my...
the question.
Hang on.
How the fuck did that bullet pierce their armor? It's armor.
Here's the thing, though. Actually, it shot through their heads.
I don't get why soldiers wear helmets. Most of the bullets just pierce it anyway.
Well, that's actually because here's the thing: it's a different type of material that's used for the armor. They use a specific type of material, so it's never like they don't really use metal. Because here's the thing: you don't want your weight down by something like. Hang on, I think I'm trying to remember like what was why they like because I know like they kind of make it. Yeah. Watch once. Oh, so you mean watch aim? I'm just checking Discord. All right. Okay. Bad. Steel. She also the man where we're supposed to be. Now stuck in her now torn heads. Obviously, they caused their deaths bolts from muskets, but she had never heard any sound of musket being fired. Don't worry, you're safe now. Michael, help me patch her up. Well, I'm not confused that some turns I saw another strange may come closer to carrying what seems to be medical supplies, like a bandage and a bottle containing unknown substance. The rain strained clothes and spilled the contents of his bottle on her wounds, and some felt painful. But as it went on, it became cooler, to the point that it was now cool as night's breeze. Once that was done, the man wrapped up her wounds in a bag, preventing more bleeding from happening. Don't worry, we'll come back. We're going to clear them out. With that, Thorne saw the fireman that rescued her left the house and went on. She can't do anything but hope they'll suffice just so you can thank them. Okay, inside the house, nighttime. Captain, is it right to leave the woman unattended?
There's not a problem, Henry. She's now safe. I'm sure none of them will come back as they're likely busy doing things similar to that. Those bastards. Buddies are those bastard buddies are looking some around busy fucking women up with their tits as I speak. We need to stop them. These
bastards.
Bastards. Calm down. Calm down, Lieutenant. Calm down, Lieutenant. We can easily mop them up. They have even lower tech than the GLA, so this is just a walk in the park. Anyway, we'll have to eliminate them before they wipe everyone out of this village. God damn it! I wonder how they fight. Will they fight the dragon?
Sorry. God damn it, the gun. Sorry, we're talking about this guy. Your scout makes stupendously funny. Oh no! They're doing the Steiner way. Steiner scout makes great. It's just, yes, we're scared. Like the third term of scouting is we eliminate the target for the scout. Okay. I'm calling down Jay. It's Mark Notice Michael staring at Scout. Look at his face. Yes. These raiders are Steiner scout. They make scout pilots. Yep. They scouted the enemy.
Is there any problem from it?
Well, let's say things. If you point his finger up in the sky, marking the other sky, or sorry, stuck up as well. Up in the sky, the Raiders team saw two moons. One is red and small, white, and the other is blue and big. The position of the star is also on their supposed places, according to Arch. What the hell were two moons? And the stars are stationed differently too.
Calm down, Mem. We're going to figure out what's going on once we stop this massacre. God damn, this already starting to become a black comedy.
Yep, without the 13-story movie. Yep. You know what? I'm just gonna leave this up here. It's accurate.
What? We're gonna stop here?
No, I'm saying I'm gonna leave this up here. These raiders are Steiner scout mech pilots. In here, the dragons that both Mark and Jape saw through the binocular. The dragons appear to make the raiders freeze their feet, but they eventually regained their focus as they saw the men wearing fancy wizard clothes earlier, also in the area, as well as three more men in night armor. The air behind the walls overlooking the plaza so as to not get spotted. A surprise attack is the best possible option in this scenario. Wow, I never spent any of my life that I'm going to see dragons. Too bad they're on a browsing site. Captain, do you want them headless?
Bring it on, Private. Kenneth, prepare to fire on full auto at my mark. Target the knight armored wearing target. Michael.
Michael.
Michael Jackson. Single hotlet in the hand wielding wand wielding bastard. James and Henry fire M23 rounds at
No,
the dragon.
M203. It's M203.
M203 rounds at the dragon. The bow through a flashbang, which will be my mark. There aren't any hard covers for them, so taking them out will be easier. Everyone prepared now.
Oh. Fire Major team prepares. Mark started. It only took a few moments for the team to prepare. Mark used all his arm strength to hurl the grenade towards a group of unsuspecting targets. After a few minutes, all hell broke loose. The flashbang exploded in an insanely loud noise and illuminated the air with a blinding light, causing everybody to have Discord light mode.
Oh, my eyes!
Yeah, don't you hate? It's like I put on Discord light once. Oh my god, my eyes! Why do they hurt?
I put the Discord light mode once and it wasn't that bad, but seriously, why the fuck you would use light mode? Just use dark mode.
The Rangers are unaffected due to the nature of their goggles, capable of reflecting unnecessary light as well as being out of range in the flashbang. Kenneth let out a stream of bullets towards the group of men in knight armor. The men instantly fell down with the bullet holes in their armor. Michael hit the man frantic close straight in the head and caused the target to fall on the ground with blood gushing out the target's head. The M203 grenades hit their mark, causing 2 of the 3 dragons to go down with their faces incarcerated by the rifle grenade's explosion. The third dragon was about to breathe a stream of fire like the direction of where the attack came from. But another rifle grenade hit the third dragon in the nose and it exploded, killing the last dragon in the same fashion the first 2. The rifle grenade that killed the last dragon came from Mark.
Imagine these. All targets eliminated. Man, hold your fire. How the fuck they killed 3 dragons already? This is fucking rifle grenade. Ah, alright. Makes sense. Grenade. Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck me. They killed everyone here. Okay. Whatever, I should read them. The ranger teams have went out there hiding spots, approached the now dead target with their pointer
Fingers on their gun triggers so they can shoot it down. Hey, enemy that suddenly shows up. Once they're in range of their now dead targets, Henry immediately scans the by especially tricks to ensure that they are really dead. Captain, all clear. Your suddenly alertable people approach from the houses overlooking the plaza. Their alerts over calls Henry and Michael to take aim, but Mark ordered to stand down with an open hand and a gesture raised up. Mark expected the townspeople inhabiting the village and they have shocked look in their faces. Men, it's now time to know where the hell are we.
Men, it's now time to know where the fuck are we.
At the village a few hours later. They're 0710 hours.
I see. I don't get it. We're currently in Albion. Wait. Fucking Albion. Too much generic. Known as the floating country. And there are also nations of Tristain, Germania, Gallia, Romalia. Fucking. On mainland continent of Halkagina. That's the summary. Yeah.
Yes, it is good to see that strangers like you and your men are able to help cope up with this. Keep up with this. But I should thank you and your friends for saving us from Reconquisticious soldiers.
Reconquistion?
They are a group of nobles that successfully overthrown and killed the royal family. They are currently control the country. Their main agenda is to unite all countries in the fight against the elves, or that's what the people say.
What the hell? This sounds more interesting than the actual Familiar of Zero.
I mean, no, that's actually the plot Familiar Zero. Actually, there's like playing. No, that's part of the world Familiar Zero, actually.
Okay, Familiar Zero. All I see is the Familiar of Zero. Are they both the same thing? Or there's... I'm so confused. Okay, the release in 2008, so it must be it. Wait, let me check it if the Reconst it mentioned Recon. They do exist.
Yeah,
Are
they
a
do.
group of Albion nobles that attempt to unite Helcagin through war in preparation for eventual illusion of the Holy Land. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this shit?
I don't know, but here, this is a meme that I think everybody will appreciate. And I want you to play because you have a better computer than I do.
Okay.
Murder share audio.
Well, okay. I have to share it.
Yes, you. I choose you.
Okay. And I choose. Fuck off. Wait.
Are you sharing audio?
Wait.
Yeah, you're sharing your entire screen, man.
How do I share audio?
Okay. You click on the share button. You share screen. Go to Chrome tab. Click on the tab. Then click on the little thing on the bottom left that says share audio, and then click share.
Okay, look at the all these steps too. Fuck, this takes me forever. Share screen, Chrome tab. Okay, I don't have a Chrome tab, but I use Microsoft Edge. Okay, I use. All right, I'm sharing audio right now. Can you see it?
Yes, you can see. Press play.
Oh no! Tired of losing connection halfway through a call? Does your girlfriend think you just hung up on her? Is your mech company decimated because they thought you said charge the enemy and you really said charge that enemy locust because it's out in the open and only has one leg left? If the answer is yes, then you've just experienced discontinued service. This totally not manufactured problem is common in interstellar communication. Fortunately, Comstar is here with a solution. It's our new premium package. That's right. For the competitive price of just 10 million C-bills per minute, you can kiss your discontinued service problems goodbye. Our premium package offers DS protection, reducing your risk of dropped calls by 95%. So communicate with your dirty peasants, loyal henchmen, or favorite war criminals with confidence. And that's not all. While supplies last, new applicants will receive a free atlas. Plushy upon confirmation. Just pay shipping and handling. Our premium package offers many additional benefits as well, including 360p video streaming quality, 10 megabytes of network storage, a 1-month free trial of Holo Netflix, and 10 extra seconds before being vaporized in the event that you default on your bill payments. So what are you waiting for? Apply today and say goodbye to discontinued service. Get Comstar Premium today. Comstar. You don't get a choice, so pay your bills, fucko.
Fucko. Pay your bill, fucko.
Yep.
Sky. What are the Steiner Scouts? In Command and Conquer?
No, they're not. Steiner is a Battletech thing. The Steiner Scout Lance is the joke of Steiner employs assault mechs to scout the enemy. Because reasons. It's like every other house uses scout mechs, or in the case of Merrick, they actually use. Or in the case of Merrick, they use tanks. To them, a scout mech is the same that you would use to assault a base.
Great, we're really in a fucked up fairy tale confirmed to. Oh wait, I want to read that.
Okay, can you read it?
Great, we're really in a fucked up fairy tale, confirmed twice. What's with this Reconquist? I cannot spell that fucking name with. For the looks of it, they sound like the Spanish. Reconquist. That's the Inquisition, not.
No, that's an actual name.
Okay, what the fuck is Reconquista? Please say that name. Reconquista.
Yeah, the
Reconquista.
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 The Reconquista is Spanish, Galician, and Portuguese for reconquest. It's a period in history of the Iberian Peninsula of about 780 years between the Umayyad conquest of Hispania in 711, the expansion of the Christian kingdom throughout Hispania, and the fall of the Nasrid kingdom of Granada in 1492. Yeah, the Reconquista was driven by a land for land and profit.
Sorry. Stupid.
The significance of La Reconquista in Spain was that it was a period marked by Christian reconquest of Christian territory that had been seized by the Muslim kingdoms. The idea was to expel the Moors in the Iberian Peninsula, ending Muslim rule in the peninsula, in the region.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Now then.
Okay.
Apparently, they just don't have any reason to do it.
Wait. I read the books, but the Reconquista appears to be made up of a bunch of self-serving assholes, burning down villages with no reason. Boy, I should commend the Spanish Reconquista from not being as bad as this. And elves, guess there's lots of other stuff in this land. God damn it. Then why are these guys attacking this village?
Apparently, they just don't have any reason to do it. This is just one of their usual routines of exploring us, and it almost commanding them don't even know that they're here. Mark knows that the village elder is seething with anger. Explained. Let's hurry up and finish this chapter.
How long are these guys doing this?
James collected just was assuming a grip of his M16A4 as he waited at the village elder to answer.
They've been
They've been doing this ever since the fall of the royal family these last few months.
Fuck those assholes. If it's James, I have the fuck those assholes. Say it in the AVGN expression.
No, I'm not even gonna try.
Please, his name is James. You have to do it.
Hang on, I'm trying to find something. Hang on. Oh, there it is. Only I have my foot on it.
What?
I'll search for my phone. Check. Okay, how many players are online for me? How many players? Give me a player metric. 2. There's still one, but at least I got 2. Okay. I should be like so. Sir, we don't. Yeah, we didn't. We don't have any magic, so. Oh, the villager was called by Michael.
I understand. Do you guys have any effort to fight them off?
No, this one below.
Wait, sorry. Sorry to interrupt, but you're saying that these pansies are really that tough? I've taken out one out without breaking a sweat. And you're saying that old man?
The villagers in the white chair, Michael. What do you mean?
Look, I've just blasted a hole in one of those pansies a while ago, and they simply fell dead. How difficult is that? Does that guy... Does that fucker...
Actually, fairly difficult. The villager didn't answer back. Before he could say a word, Henry saw the woman that they saved from being killed a few hours ago slowly approaching him. Cecilia! As soon as he made a run for the girl who was obviously going to stall on the ground thanks to the wound on her. But there was just time to get to sit on the ground. Mark approached the villager and asked him,
Is that your granddaughter?
Yes, how did you know?
Seems kind of obvious.
How did you know? Really?
It's easy. It's just looking at you and your as well as how you act makes it pretty. Oh, fucking! I literally copied his words. God damn.
I see. For I forget, I am William, the village elder of this village, and you are in the village of Rhodus, a village producing weapons for the Albion Crown.
I see. This makes everything a lot easier.
What do you mean?
Can I ask you something? If I'm gonna give it a fighting chance. Will you fight?
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'm suggesting that we incite a revolution to overthrow these bastards off their chairs. How does that sound?
No, that's impossible. You can't.
Fair enough. You won't know if that's possible if you let yourself sit up here while those bastards claim everything. Okay. Question: how much bullets have they left? They don't have a limited ammo.
Oh. Okay, if I remember correctly, they've been using semi-auto a lot of the time. So they actually still have they still have some ammunition left.
That's a
Yeah, that or we're operated by that or operate by command and conquer logic, which is ammo. Just don't ask.
ammo. The fucking ammo.
Yeah.
Can't you see that they are slowly killing you and everyone, and including those in the other villagers? If you fight, you may die, but at least you defend your life. Then get killed without a fight.
I understand. But can you motivate the people? The letter is referring to the people of Rhodus, who just want the conversation to transpire. Seeing the villager's concern, Mark turned around and walked towards the people of Rhodus. He then spoke up to them in a calm tone. The following is what he said. Oh, God of all text.
Oh God! You
Yeah,
read
read
it.
No, you.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Uh-uh.
Whatever. I know that all. I know that all of you here are devastated by the crimes that have been fallen on your village thanks to the tyrannical assholes currently in charge of this country. Through that, I'm sure that some of you here lost a loved one or somebody important to you. Can you simply let this injustice continue, or will you grab a weapon and fight your freedom or rights? I know that once you fight, there's a chance that you might not come back alive. However, your sacrifice will assure a peaceful and free society for your sons, daughters, and grandchildren. But can you face your own parents saying that you die protecting those you value the most? There's no shame in that. The shame lies on the nobles who take advantage of you, your loved ones, your properties, and even your soul all through your life. Those bastards profit through your own cowardice, but even that has its own limits. The injustice has stopped. Everyone, we must band together and put an end to this evil. This is the evil made flesh. Fighting this evil, we shall reclaim our lost freedom, dignity, and rights. What rights?
That's my right hand. As soon as Mark finished his little speech, only shocked stares were waiting up from the people. After a few moments, one person started yelling and agreeing with him, then another, and then more people. The once pessimism and fear in the eyes of the crowd are now replaced by determination, fervor, and a will to fight. This sight is quite familiar to Mark and even to the other Rangers of his team. People in liberated areas that used to be under the GLA's hold tends to have a look of fear in their eyes, and he understands it. However, in this case, he didn't expect the tragedy to devastate people that have so much enthusiasm. As the crowd is yelling and used them, freedom, freedom, freedom. Mark turned to people and said, Yep. Yep. See, look, like here, he's just like, yep, let's craft World War II weapons. And like, yeah, it's fair.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck out. We already said that.
You know what? Yeah,
But
let's just
how
wrap this up.
okay.
Let's just wrap this up. Let's just wrap this up.
Yeah.
The
Well,
Alien
whatever.
Liberation Corps. All right then. Oh, nice.
Turn
oh, nice.
1 end.
That's an L. Nice. Oh, hey. Yeah, she does admit that he's not going to bother trying to keep track of ammunition. So hey, I'm fine with that. But anyways, we've done enough. I'm glad every single one of you have come for coming. I hope you enjoyed. But thanks to my co-host Latvian Dragon, and we'll see you all next time.
Atā visiem!